It's the first ever Adele AI model still in training, singing a Lana Del Rey song. I want to hear the Sheldon song, guys. Oh, NRP, gotcha.
Hola.
Speedy, you gonna put on a fucking suit if you're gonna sit down in the goddamn meeting, Speedy.
Hmm?
You gonna put on a fucking suit or, business attire if you're going to sit in on the fucking meeting.
Well, it is pretty modern, you know what I'm saying? You seen businessman? You know what I'm
Speedy,
saying?
I ain't gonna ask you again, Speedy.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Last week you were fucking going around looking like fucking Dracula. Hola, Eve, how you doing? I'll be back.
Morning. Hello. Morning.
Those badass was a tar character said you can't ban me from the city. I am the city. Oh man, that's so sick. I fucking miss them so much. Fuck, do we go back today? Fuck it, dude. Good morning, Eve. How you doing?
I'm tired, but I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm well rested. I, had a decent weekend. The Lakers are up hella good. I'm good.
How does it feel to be decently rested? Is it like another type of high?
Being well rested is feeling normal.
Not me.
Yeah, you've been going too hardy. We gotta rest more.
I'm trying to. But every time I try, it's like, no, you can't.
Yeah.
Yes, you can rest, Eve.
I try, Nance. Hello.
Just don't come in the city. I don't come in the city on weekends anymore, and it's just the best.
I pop in every now and again, but weekends are subject to whether I'm here or not as well. It's a very good rule. I think more people should apply.
100%. I do the same thing, and it is the best.
I like your spring fit, Lang.
Thank you very much. Somebody noticed.
Yeah.
I was
Thank you,
surprised
Nancy.
you're wearing a pink shirt, to be honest.
Well, it is spring.
Sorry, I'm exhausted.
Eve. You deserve a
Hi,
nap.
Dewey.
Hi.
Hey, Dewey, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just extremely exhausted.
Why are you exhausted?
A lot of work over the weekend.
What kind of work you doing?
Just a lot of rooster stuff.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Who else is around? Is Harry around?
I don't know. Eve, can you check this storefront email
Harry
quickly?
fucking Brown.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Harry Brown. Is that it right there?
Hey, what's up, you bunch of bellends? How we doing?
Hey.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning,
Hi,
Harry.
Morning, Lang. It's a Monday. What's up,
Yeah.
Nancy? Denzel?
That's
Happy
so fair.
fucking Monday.
So Speedy's getting a suit on.
You still getting the suit on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran past him when I was coming in.
I like the pink, Lang. It suits you.
Thank you very much.
I know the black turtleneck suits me as well. I appreciate it.
Right.
That's an iconic look for you, Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very iconic, Harry.
That's me, iconic. What can I say?
Right. All right, anybody else around?
Stop making calls.
I got Lexi.
I ain't leading this. I am not starting this meeting, guys, because I wasn't around at the weekend. So
You do it,
No,
bud.
we don't do business on weekends.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone should, everyone should talk about their weekend.
The
Little
Lakers
team building
dominated
exercise.
master class from beginning till end. It's a good weekend for me.
Wait, the Lakers actually won?
Absolutely dismantled the Grizzlies.
Holy shit!
So what's the score right now?
They took the game, the first game, so 1-0.
Well, there wasn't 2 games.
Well, it's best of 7.
Yeah, I didn't know if there was 2 games over the weekend. Is what I meant.
Nah, next game is Wednesday. But they stole the first game from Memphis. It was a home game for Memphis. So if they take this next game, it's pretty much over. Which they will.
Go Lakers.
I have a question.
Yeah, Speedy?
I was watching that match and I saw, this guy was holding his hand. Is that like they faking it like, like football to get points?
Yeah.
No, I.
Hey, Aria, how you doing?
I'm good. I was able to make it in, so I will be available.
All right, I'll give you a call in a little bit, okay? I'm just doing a quick recap meeting with the company, and then I'll probably give you a call.
Absolutely. Thank you.
No problem. Bye-bye.
In the meeting, call you back.
Kane texted me. Talk about that later. Okay, is this everybody?
Yeah. I called Lexi and Penny and I didn't hear from them.
Yeah, I
Didn't
called
get any further.
Fiona.
Yeah.
All right, so how's everything going, guys? How's everybody doing?
Well, pretty good. No updates from Friday for me.
Any updates? Eve, Dewey, Speedy, Denzel, Harry, anything you guys got to attribute to the conversation today?
I just went around putting ATMs down for people, and I got back to a lot of people about storefront things, so they'll be contacting me for storefronts, and obviously always a lot of calls about business proposals. But I told them that Nancy and Alex are currently reviewing the past 2 months' rejected things. So yeah,
I went
that's
through
my update.
Sorry. I went through all the denied and found half of the ones that were denied wrongfully, and are now approving them.
Hell yeah. Good shit. Good shit, Nance.
Yeah, and actually, this doesn't really have to do Cerberus stuff, but Eve and I are really excited about this. We just, we're speaking to our storefront architect, and we get to implement these new signs into storefronts starting soon that are going to be custom for the people in the storefront, so they can have custom like menus or logos inside their stores. And so we just got word about that, and that gets to start being made soon. So if we need anything for FIB, or I mean, not FIB, but you know what I mean, like any of our storefronts and stuff, yeah, Aegis, we'd be able to get that done for like custom smaller signage.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I know Lang
That's
wants,
actually amazing.
the
Hell yeah.
Aegis, yeah, Lang wants the Aegis logo in like the
Morning, Kitty.
Hola.
yeah, he wants it in
Oh
the
yeah, you want it in the
big
conference room?
Yeah, the big conference room, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, whenever you get that.
Ooh.
Because we could put that on the wall. Like these things are, we have 3 different sizes, I think. We can show it to you if you want, but as soon as that menu's done, we could submit that easy and get that put in there.
Hell yeah.
Do we have the logo for Aegis yet, Lang? Were you doing that separately?
I got some people working on it. They're kind of a little backed up right now, but the thing with the FIB, there's that logo outside that needs to be rendered by a 3D printer. So it's like different than like your standard logo, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it might take a minute.
I could do a wingsuit a 3-step, here's how to use a wingsuit, and put it up in the wingsuit store.
I still don't know how.
That
it
would
works.
be
I
fucking lit.
got, like,
We
10
should
links.
probably get the wingsuit store redone as well. What the fuck?
Yes. We brought that up a little while ago, but there were more pressing things for people to do. Do you want me to hire Sid, or do you want me to hire just like anyone, or want to change the size of the store?
I would hire Sid, although I feel like we are working this poor woman to the ground.
Yeah, she is very busy. Like, I know she has to do Mushkin Motors. Speaking of Mushkin Motors, I actually have to bring that up. So Labar woke up and I seized his storefront basically. He sold it back to me, and I put Mushkin Motors in the storefront. It's next to the gas
gold
station. It's literally a
PTSD.
door next to the gas station at Autos. Then I was there as a storefront representative, and then she just unloaded all of her service.
Guys, I'm
parts
not
to
buying
me. She
CS:GO
was like,
skins and forgot that was
there
open
were so
from
many
last
promises
night.
that we never fulfilled, and she's like, not happy. And I was like, okay, then set up a meeting and talk about it in a meeting. For some reason, she's mad that the auto staff pull out like the BMXs after her and Patrick told me and Louise it was okay for them to pull out the BMXs from the lot to put, at the garage doors. So apparently that's a huge issue for her. And apparently we're paying for the storefront as well, according to the contract, Tim.
No, the contract only says she gets whatever storefronts at Otto's Gas.
Okay, so she just can't read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went off at me. She went off at me so hard that
Who went off on you?
Mary.
Why?
That Patrick, like her right-hand man, like at Mushkins, had to text me like a whole paragraph and apologize on behalf of Mary.
Hold on. I got completely confused. Sorry, some shit went off my head, got distracted. Can we, so Mary went off at you for the storefront?
And all the promises we've not fulfilled at Autos, and she's getting mad that Auto staff are pulling out BMXs, which she said was fine.
But what promises have we not fulfilled?
It was the storefront taking so long, and then just switching the business from like having Mary, like Moshka Motors, have this like the vehicle option, and then potentially moving the garage for them. But this is all like construction stuff that we don't have control over.
And I don't think Mary understands that in order to give her the storefront, Labar had to be awake in order for him to sell the storefront.
Yeah,
And
I caught him.
That doesn't happen
and
super often.
Yeah, I caught him, and he was really nice about it as well.
Yeah,
Was
absolutely.
she,
But like, that's not on Eve. That's on Labar.
That's not on Labar. That's not nobody. Like, that's just life.
Well, no, I just mean it's because he wasn't around. It's not like on Labar. It's not his fault. But it's like it's not Eve's fault. It's not Labar's fault. But Mary should be getting shitty at Eve about this. Is what I'm saying.
How shitty was she getting?
Yeah, how
Like,
shitty?
was
Scale
it-
1 through 10, Eve.
How personal was it?
She was being a little teenage brat, if I could put it that way.
Jesus.
Well, she's only 19, you know.
I know. That's why I said like.
Like, she threatened you?
I mean,
Did she,
No. She was just really mad that Cerberus didn't like go, do all the things that she wanted to do. And I tried to explain to her, like, right now, I'm here as a storefront representative, not a Cerberus representative. And I told her if she has any issues, it won't be sorted if she doesn't communicate.
We literally handed her one of the best businesses in the city for a measly $25 million. What the fuck is she talking about?
So basically, like when I put the storefront as 50K because she has to buy it, she was like, "What did I spend 25 million on?" I was like, "Huh?"
Business?
So did we give her the storefront? Does she have it now?
Yeah, she has it now.
Fuck, I wanted
Sid
to
is
stall
gonna
that. We
do
should have
it.
stalled that for like 6 months after this debacle. Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, I gave it to
pay for
her.
it?
There was some. Yeah, she paid for it, but she's like I said, she's expecting a refund from us, and I told her contact legal to see what the contract
A
says.
refund? What do you mean
A
bloody
refund for what?
For her buying the storefront, she wants us to pay for it.
50K?
Yeah, 50K.
The fuck?
I'll give her a refund, all right? I'll go blow up that shit right the fuck now. Shut it down for 6 weeks.
Yeah, but then you'd be hurting Autos.
Fuck autos, anyways. Okay. Is she still giving us trouble, or are we go like where do we stand now?
I try to not talk to her. I try to talk to Patrick instead, and he's like her head salesperson at Mushka Motors, and he basically, like I said, he texted me apologizing on her behalf for treating me the way she did. And I said that's fine. I understand being frustrated. But yeah, the storefront is done, and like I said, all the other things are with construction. Like we can't do shit about that.
I am reading over the contract, by the way. It does say 100% equity in Otto's pre-owned vehicles, which shall include 4 parking spaces adjacent to Otto's and PDM, all inventory owned by Otto's pre-owned motor vehicle, the storefront located at Otto's Gas, etc.
Fuck you, Tim.
So I'd say we do owe her for that.
It was my understanding that there was already a storefront there, and that was how it was drafted.
Well, we got to get on the refund, guys. It's in the contract.
Well,
Somebody make sure they get paid.
You know, if you really wanted to be petty, you could do it in increments over spans of weeks.
Wait, can we do that, Tim?
Yes.
Yeah, we can. There's
Like
no-
$100 a month?
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, that's how you stall it out and be petty.
No. We shouldn't cause conflict. Just pay the $50,000. It's no big fucking deal. It's whatever. We move on from that shit.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring it
50,000
up.
minus whatever our discount is.
Well, let's just hope no more drama comes out of it. I mean, listen, if Mary's gonna disrespect you, Eve, we have no issue, getting real petty if we have to.
Yeah, it's fine. Like I said, I received an apology for her behavior, but it was unfortunately not from her.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Tim, how you doing? Any updates on anything?
I did try and schedule an Aegis meeting with Bass for today. I don't know if I've heard anything back yet.
We're probably gonna have to replace Bass. He's useless.
Yeah,
I'm being
he's
honest.
supposed to give us the names for the people so we can get started, because I have an interest list of a lot of people who I want to start interviewing with Tim.
Yeah, I mean, Bass comes around like once a week now. It's really, really hard to do anything with him. I'm gonna keep it a buck. So we might need to look into maybe finding somebody else who's more suited to the job.
Yes.
Yeah.
The state of the PD, it's hard to say who.
Mario Fitzpatrick wants to speak today if we're looking to do that meeting regarding building a new hospital. How you guys still feel about that?
I'm all for it.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
But can ours be like, so in my experience volunteering, there's always that one wing that's catered to, the upper bracket. Can ours be that? Like, fancy?
Yes.
Yes. Like in those hospitals, like when you float to that wing, you only put the best doctors, the best nurses there, and they get like robes, cutlery, cookies, like.
Well, that exists. That's so fucked.
Yeah,
Can they buy,
that actually exists.
It's like
Can they buy like insurance?
Yeah.
If you have an insurance, you come to the hospital, you get VIP treatment. You know
Oh,
what
we
I'm
could do
saying?
insurance. Yeah.
Exactly.
That actually exists though. Yep. Sadly.
Okay, should I call Arya down here now? We can hear her out. See where we go from here.
Sure.
Could we have our own morgue as well?
Yes.
As like an add-on from the hospital. Because me
I
and
do
Denzel,
want to get into that morgue business you guys mentioned. I think it'd be hilarious, honestly.
What?
Hey,
Denzel
Arya,
did the
whenever you're
business
ready, come
proposal
down to
for the
CBC
funeral
and
home.
we can all talk.
Yeah, I want to do the.
All right, I'm on my
I
way.
want to do what was
All right,
I got to
I'll see
do
you
one
some
other
more.
one, and then I'm going to submit them both at once.
All right, Arya's on the way. I got to meditate for a second. Shit, I gotta pee. Bass decided about ages. If he's removed, he'll be crushed. Listen, brother, Bass comes around once a week now, man. Like, we're trying to get RP, from dying.
Imagine this, guys. Right? If one of your loved ones dies, you can go to the graveyard and get like a custom, fully gold-plated crypt for like $1 million, and it has like their name engraved in it, and you can pay your respects.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
You get like a custom headstone, with a bunch of jewels or whatever. I don't fucking know.
Can you get a
'Cause,
cartel stone? Like the big ones.
Yeah, maybe a big cartel stone. Think about it, guys. We would all love to go pay respects to the dear beloved accountants that we've lost along the way. We'll
Rest
put them
in
in a
peace,
line.
Bassam.
Rest in peace, Bassam. That's right. And Dominic.
Fuck Dominic.
On God.
If we have think of this is untouched. Like you have the graveyard. You're doing funerals. There's the morgue. Then there's the hospital. It's a lot of work. Whole
You guys
empire.
cremate as well? Like give like cremated.
Yep, cremate is what I
Yep.
wrote down as well. Yeah.
Nice.
You know,
Put down a vase somewhere in your house.
Isn't that kind of creepy to have the vase in your house?
Isn't that
I
what
think
they
a
do
lot of
now?
people do that. Honestly.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. Some
But
people
it
put it in a necklace now too. Like they put the
Yep.
ashes in a necklace.
What?
yeah.
You
That's
put the
the thing,
ashes in a
sweetie.
ring and stuff. Yeah.
What if they fucking hunt you? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said.
Do you mean hunt or haunt, Speedy?
Haunt.
Haunt,
Hunt
you know?
or haunt?
Haunt, not hunt.
Right.
I mean, they can hunt if it's phasmophobia.
But you have to think about it, Speedy. It's your loved one. Why would they come and hunt you or haunt you?
And most people, you think is your loved one. They are your loved one, but they might have hated you. You don't know that. But if they fucking hated you, you know what I'm saying? Now that they're ghosts, they fucking chase you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I
to
guess the
be fair,
Vagos are all snakes, so that probably likely.
Exactly.
I'd haunt the shit out of anybody I loved. I think it'd be funny.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, like what? Why not?
I agree,
What the
huh?
fuck are you guys talking about?
Haunting people when you're
Haunting
dead.
people. Yeah.
Right.
Could be kind of cozy.
Right.
It would be kind of crazy if, if we made the hospital and it was so good that all the people quit the other hospital and then come work for us. That would be kind of crazy.
Well, Arya's she's got a lot of good ideas and big plans for it. So, and
There's only one hospital, right? Staffed in the city, or am I tripping?
you're not tripping. You are correct.
Alright. What about Sandia then? Nobody works there ever? It's just a local hospital or what?
Yeah, nobody ever.
I mean, there's a few other hospitals where locals work at, yeah.
Alright.
We do have a good relationship with Big T. Imagine if we were able to buy the hospital next to his Peter.
I actually thought about that.
Next to Better Life.
I actually thought about operating at a hospital momentarily. But I was like, there's going to have to be so many... oh, there's Arya. Where's Eve?
Hola.
Hey, Arya, take a seat.
You've had a headache.
Oh, she's coming back?
I'm assuming so, yeah.
Okay. All right, we're just waiting on Eve, and then we can begin. Where the fuck is Eve? Is she coming back?
How was everyone's weekend?
It was pretty good, Kitty. How was your weekend?
Amazing, actually.
Hell yeah. What'd you do?
Yeah. Spent time with family out of the city. spent time with family in Spain. Tony found a mamacita over there.
Ooh.
Listen, I gotta speak to Tony. Like, he's adopting kids, finding mamacitas. Like, this guy, who's this new kid he's got?
Oh, Elfie.
I've heard nothing but horrible things about him.
Yeah.
What?
Or like
Yeah.
Elfie, am I right?
Yeah, Elfie.
But with an L.
Like the porn star?
Wait,
Porn star?
what? Porn
What?
star?
What?
Oh, never mind,
There's a
guys.
porn star named Elfie?
Yeah.
What kind of shit do
Terrible
you
name.
watch? Jesus.
Hey, back in my day, you know what I mean?
Oh, back in you watch fucking Christmas Carol?
It was a fucking Miss Claus and the 7 fucking elves or something.
What? I thought he was a good kid. I wanted him, but Goof doesn't want any more kids.
Well, what do you mean you wanted him? Are you guys collect kids like fucking Pokemons? Like, what the fuck's going on at Red Line? Come on.
It's becoming bloodline, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it's becoming bloodline, exactly, Speedy.
Speedy, that was really funny.
Yeah, like, what's going on here? You guys are just, like, finding people like Pokemons and be like, oh, I'm gonna adopt this motherfucker.
No, I want to re-roll my other son because he's a little shit, so I want a new one.
You want to mulligan your son?
So how did Tony come across this kid? And is he a kid or is he a grown-ass man?
He's 20.
Okay.
I don't know. Elfie's the one that told me that Tony was like, "Oh, I was gonna adopt you," and then I was like, I talked to Tony. I was like, "You're not adopting Elfie, Tony." I was like, "You need to fix your relationship with Bjorn." And I was like, "Just let me adopt him." He's like, "No, the fuck, you're not, kitty." And then he walked out there and he's like, "Guys, welcome. This is my new son, Elfie."
So he adopted him to spite Bjorn?
Despite me, because I said I wanted him.
Oh, Kitty, don't worry. I know exactly how it feels when people do things out of spite against you. It doesn't feel very good, does it?
Nope.
Especially when it's people you love, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't feel very good at
Yeah.
all. Feels horrendous.
Yeah. It's a horrible feeling, you know?
Kitty,
But,
Elfie is older than Speedy. Maybe you should adopt Speedy.
Speedy
no,
is
thank you.
19.
He's 19.
No,
He's-
thank
he-
you.
he-
What?
He could,
Yes,
you could
Speedy
adopt
is
Speedy.
19.
Yeah, Speedy's only 19.
Well, sorry, you guys can afford me, you know what I'm saying? Telling you, alright? I'm a very expensive child, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking for sugar puppies and sugar mummies.
Listen, so how long has Tony known this kid before he adopted him?
Elfie's been with us for quite a while, actually. He's right now our best hacker, our best active hacker.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
Both
Okay.
banks and cars.
All right. Interesting. Eve, you good?
Yeah, hello, what's up?
Hi, Eve.
I might
Hi.
re-sit down. All right. Eve is back. Arya, meet everybody, guys. This is Arya. She's has some really good ideas regarding medical science, hospital care, shit like that. We also came up with the idea, obviously, to build a new hospital that's not in control of the known terrorists, Nicholas and Michael Simone. She's been planning a lot of shit out. Has been wanting to have a meeting, with most of the people within the company here to see what is possible and what we can do to assist. So, Arya, the floor is yours.
Hi. So I guess first and foremost, it's an honor to meet you all.
And
I
Arya, sorry if
guess
you don't mind
do a
just
lot.
speaking up so everybody can hear you. Feel free to yell.
Gotcha. Thank you. First and foremost, I'd like to say thank you for for meeting with me. I've been doing a lot of planning for a new hospital for a few months, and I never really thought that anything would take off with it, but I do feel like now is the right time to pursue getting that new hospital open. I have a lot of, I guess you could say I know a lot of people within the hospital, friends with a lot of doctors who I used to work with, and there are so many who are unhappy. There's a constant revolving door of doctors leaving the position to move to EMS or essentially just anything else because of the environment. And everything got so much worse when Mr. Simone took over the hospital and bought the building, and LSMG decided to work with him. So offering another option for doctors is something I've been trying to create for a while. And with Procyon, I have formed a medical group that will focus on not just providing medical care, but also medical advancements. There are so many opportunities, so much potential.
I'm just sending everybody this
for
this
more
shit she sent
in
me
the
before I forget.
medical sphere as far as treatments and procedures. And I am confident that with the staff that I can put together, that we can change the face of medicine in the city. And we also have the full support of EMS. They are very excited about the potential for a new medical group. So they work for the state, not for the hospital. So that is also a huge benefit, that if we ever wanted to expand on what we offer, that we can get EMS to essentially help us form an emergency room if we decide to go that route. But there are so many opportunities, so many things we can bring to this city, from improving transplants to cybernetics. There are so many advancements we can bring. And what I need help with is getting it off the ground, having a location, having the public support, as I know there will be pushback from certain people, and essentially getting this out there, letting people know that this is a good thing. This is a change that's been needed for a while.
Yeah, I sent the proposals to mostly everybody here that I could send it to. Katie, for some reason your email's all fucked up. I couldn't send it to you, but it's probably one of the best business proposals I've seen. And yeah, I think fuck the Simones, fuck their hospital. We rebuild a new one under Procyon, and I think Aria leading it would be fantastic. And how we pull this off, I have no idea, but I think it'd be very interesting to try.
I do have one question, Aria, if you don't mind. Just looking over the document. It says here Mary Mushkin's the owner?
I did not.
Yes, she is the person who founded Procyon, as in essentially the business Procyon. And
I did not know that.
Procyon Medical Group.
I thought Aria was the owner.
There is also Procyon Tech that has been developed that we will be utilizing from one of our biggest
but they came together, but I thought like she was helping out her girl, you know what I'm saying? Like she was helping out her girl Aria, you know what I'm saying?
The tech company that is under Procyon will be working with closely. So I have spoken to Mary about the logistics, and while she would technically be the owner, she wants me to essentially have full focus on running it day to day. It would mostly just be, since it is under Procyon, that would be her listed as owner.
Oh, it is the
Okay, I appreciate you kind of clarifying that. Thank you.
Anybody else got any questions? Okay, Tim. How do you see this going, Tim? Legally, legislation-wise, legal-wise, how do we open up a new hospital?
I think first and foremost, I need to formalize the legislation. I think once that's in place, then it's just a matter of coming up with the right paperwork after that.
What kind of paperwork you think?
Contracts with doctors, probably.
Speak up, Tim, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I was probably saying contracts with doctors, probably figuring out the right way to get any sort of certifications we need from the state for that. I need to like actually think about what sort of paperwork, but I can make whatever needs to happen.
Hell yeah. Okay. I want to have a sidebar, Chad. Is it rude to ask for a sidebar? No, I got to stall, I think. Okay, and Aria, have you decided, I know you had a couple of buildings in mind. Have you decided a building where you wanted to operate out of yet? I got to think about this.
Yeah, there's a few options that I had looked at. I would love to operate out of Mount Zonai. The only thing about that is there really isn't parking, and so that would be something to look into down the road. That's why I went with
Goddamn construction.
there's a few other options that have more available, but having a location that people can essentially locate fairly easily on the GPS is something I would prefer. So I think that would be a great location.
Okay.
Can you stop with the goddamn banging? We got a meeting in here. I tell you, it's working hours, man. Do the construction on the goddamn weekend.
Get him, Harry.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you.
Thank you, Harry.
Jesus.
Appreciate
Actually,
it.
do you have a
Someone's outside.
question?
I do as well.
Yeah, go ahead,
Someone's
guys.
taking a picture.
Go ahead, Nancy.
Someone's taking pictures?
What?
Who is that?
I don't know.
Or is he
Who the
walking
fuck
away?
just took a picture?
That's Pred.
It's
It's
Pred.
Pred.
Listen, we really need to soundproof this room or talk to Sid and get a new meeting room built where we don't have to deal with motherfuckers
Yeah.
like Pred eavesdropping all the time.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
Are you
'cause
okay,
if
Aria?
yell-
This motherfucker. Or maybe we just get
We
into the
should
habit
keep
of locking
on-
all our doors when we have a meeting.
Like in the entire building, I think, because you can definitely hear
Yeah.
us outside of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes no sense, but there's not much. That's why I was thinking like we get Sid to maybe make another like room in here where it's like very top level meetings we just have in there,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so we don't have to deal with this fucking shit. I think it would be good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Because, yeah, it doesn't make logical sense that anyone would be able to hear us outside of that door, obviously. So,
Yeah.
we can look for a spot today.
I think the only available door we probably have is downstairs.
That vault door.
Yeah.
It's okay, guys. It was Eddie Marshall from the tuna shop causing, being an ass.
Right. Definitely didn't sound like Pred.
Definitely wasn't Pred.
Well, it was Pred cosplaying Eddie Marshall.
Gotcha.
Okay. So I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead,
That's
Nancy.
okay.
Yeah.
I remember months ago now, Nick Simone mentioned that he was investing in a company like this or into this company, into a company that can clone people. Is this the same company?
It is, and Nick essentially just brushed us off, decided not to pursue.
There's no way I knew
this
that, bro.
life-changing technology.
So he knows about this company?
He is aware of the technology, yes.
Does he know about the business proposal or that you've come to us about it?
I have kept that very quiet. The only people that know are Mary and myself.
And when's the last time you spoke to Nick Simone?
Oh my God, Nancy kind of going in right now to fight. All right, Kitty, you said you had a question.
Yeah. So, where does I've had experience with Mary, and obviously she's very young, and
Oh
obviously
God, I forgot
medical
Kitty
stuff
hates
I'm
Mary.
Very involved in. How does this work with Mary being the owner? Because when she's pissed off, she just fires people.
Uh-oh.
Right. I know that legally, or at least I
completely forgot they
I
hate
kind
each
of
other,
asked the
chat.
same questions myself.
It's a good point, though.
Of
It's
where
a hard
this will
question, but
go
it's a good question.
and legally, who will own it and run it. And I do think it's a conversation that would have to happen as far as like, would it be passed along eventually, or what kind of involvement does she want to have? I mostly think she wants to be involved for the fact that, like I said, there's the Procyon Tech side of things that has all the technology that we'll be utilizing and the research that we've done. And it is just the brainchild, I guess you would say, for all of the essentially branches. So that is definitely a conversation that we could bring her in and see what she would be interested in. I do know that she's mostly interested in me.
Yeah, I want Ari to be the owner, bro. I love Ari's
She's
energy.
not as familiar.
Okay.
And Ari, just personal question if you don't mind. Would if given the opportunity, would you rather be the owner? Or is this like a joint venture, or in your mind, how does this work?
I definitely would like to be collaborative and ensure that the technology that has been developed can continue to be utilized, and I wouldn't want to sour any relationships. I personally don't mind whether I'm the owner or the CEO, the chairperson. I am just happy to be standing up and making a change in any way I know how.
Okay. Anybody else got any questions?
Not really a question, but I mean, I wonder if maybe we could have a meeting with Mary, and maybe we could maybe there needs to be maybe a board of directors, and then maybe you become the owner. Maybe we could discuss that or something along those lines. It could be good.
Absolutely.
All right. Anybody else got questions?
Speedy, I saw your hand go up.
Yeah, Speedy.
I'm okay. I might be. I'm not so educated. I'm only 19.
Speak up, please.
Can I ask you? Yes, ma'am. Can I ask you? I'm only 19. I don't know much about business. So, you guys is the hospital, right? You're trying to, you're trying to open up potentially, right? So it's not open yet. Nothing is up yet, correct? Like nothing, like of that. Only the business proposal. Am I correct?
Yes.
So why, like, forget about it. I'm very bad. Sorry. Forget about it. Don't worry about it. Forget about it.
All right, Speedy, you sure?
I was gonna say, what stops you, from doing the business proposal again with your business name and the same thing, since it's not a thing yet. So why would you give Mary Mushkin something? You say that you're here to make a change, right? So for me, it sounds like you're the one here as a making a change, and you should make a change as an owner, not as a worker. With all due respect.
Hey, well, the snake has always got to snake somebody, right, Speedy?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, excuse him, Mario. It's just how Speedy thinks. He's very vicious when it comes to the business world.
I understand.
I think this is all very interesting. I think most, if not everybody here, is on board to do something like this. I think Harry is correct. Maybe we have another meeting where we bring in Mary and figure out how this will all work. Because I think it's going to be a lot of moving pieces, and then I think we go from there. As far as the business proposal, I think it's already been approved. I have to double check on that. And then you just need to figure out a storefront, or sorry, not a storefront, a hospital, where you would like, a storefront, I guess, to be put in, for lack of better terms, and then we can go from there.
Absolutely.
Are you open to the idea of working at maybe a hospital up north that maybe is not staffed?
Well, there's definitely Sandy Hospital that I believe is still state owned, and that could be fully functional. It's not as, obviously, it being up in Sandy, it is much more difficult for people to get up there. But I personally would not mind working out of that hospital. And if we were to speak with the EMS chief, who,
I'm saying we need to have another meeting because I got to get everybody's opinion now, right?
He could essentially direct patients to Sandy Hospital and not to SMH. So there's always that option. but having a location in the city is obviously
Simone Medical
a goal.
Hospital.
Yeah, I think in the city would be prime time as well. I agree. You definitely. I was just curious if you were open to, what you were open to overall. But
if we did go that route, by the way, use the Sandy Hospital, we could also put a storefront in the hospital to create the VIP wing. That's an option, just in case.
Yeah, there would definitely have to be research labs in order for doctors to do their research in order to create the advancements that I'm hoping to push forward. So yeah, we'd have essentially everything we'd need up at Sandy, from scanning and operating rooms. So that would be a great option as well.
all right, can we actually do something? I just had an idea. Can we get everybody who's involved in this with you in a room so we can all chat at some point?
Yes.
Do you think we maybe can make that happen this week potentially?
Yes, I will reach out and let them know and set that up and let you know as soon as they're all on board. Is there any particular day you'd like to set that up for?
Any day during the week I think is fine. Preferably no weekends, and usually around this time is probably the best.
Okay. Will do.
Or right at storm or whatever is usually good.
Okay. I will talk to them and get that information to you as soon as possible.
All right, Arya, thank you for coming by. We appreciate your time.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much.
I would love to poach Arya somehow, chat, if we could, but I don't know if we can. I fucking hate that this room isn't fucking soundproof.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is cloning legal in Los Santos?
Well, it's not illegal, so yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Let's give it a few more seconds here. All right, so I think this is a good opportunity, although I kind of forgot that I think Mary is the actual owner of all this. But I love Arya's energy, and I think, fuck the Simones and the shit hospital they run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you guys think?
100%.
I think if we
like
have like
Perry's
a board of
idea, though.
directors,
Yeah.
like a board of directors, and then
Yeah.
Mary's like 33% or 25% or 20%, and then like we kind of, because we can deal with Mary, but Kitty did make a good point. If she's like just dealing with random, she's gonna fire people, yell at people. But if she's on like a board level dealing with us, I think we can kind of control that. Not control
Also-
that, I don't mean like that, but like put out fires.
What is her like criminal record like? Because like with that, like exempt
she
her from
pulled up on
owning.
us and tried to shoot my son in front of me, but she fumbled the gun and got clapped and started this whole yokai redline war. But because she got shot down,
Kitty's hate for yokai is
she
so
fired
funny,
anybody
dude.
who was redline from Tuner.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret that Mary, is involved with some deep shit. Usually involved in going against Redline, which obviously Kitty is a part of. But hopefully we can keep that separate from good
I just want it
business.
separate from business. Like
But I do agree with the criminal record part. I think pulling something like this off has to be. I don't even know how the public would feel if they knew like Mary was on the board of the fucking hospital, right?
Oh, yeah,
it's the same way people freak out now about Nicholas Simone being on board of the current hospital. We don't want to paint that same image, I don't think.
Yeah.
And the problem is Arya she's insanely passionate about this project. Like, I mean, half the shit that she sent me regarding like proposals and ideas and shit they've been working on has been. I mean, just look at that proposal I sent most of you guys. This is very clean. She really wants to do this, so I don't know how we pull it off. Not necessarily with Mary in the picture, but Mary in the picture publicly.
Well, I'm trying to think about how to draft the legislation in such a way that Aegis will get control of not only Procyon, but LSMG.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, Tim. That is the angle I wanted to play, is where we bring that under the Aegis branch, and then, you know, nonchalantly we kind of own the whole thing, because it's a very good idea. They have very good people that are committed, but I just don't know if it'll work, you know, in a way that they want it to work. If Mary's spearheading the whole thing with her current record and the, you know, the shenanigans she gets involved in, you know, outside of business. Because it's like, you know, when you're talking about hospitals and like government services, it has to be done in a very certain way.
And again, that's why I was saying hammering out the legislation and figuring out the exact terms for that is going to be priority number 1.
All right, so make that priority number 1, Tim. Let's try to get it done maybe before we meet all of them, and then we can go from there.
You got it.
And then we bring up Harry's idea as well of having a board of people. That way it's more controlled instead of, you know, spontaneous shit like Kitty mentioned. You know, it's funny enough, we had like the minor problem with Mary this morning as well with Eve. So it definitely, you know, what Kitty says is true. It does seem like she has a short fuse and kind of lashes out.
But
So
there's a couple of things we can do, right? Like,
Yeah.
for example, like buy Mary out. And if she doesn't want to do that, then, you know,
Do we have research?
we could always yoink.
Yeah, the yoink.
We could yoink that woman.
I would
and
love to
start-
poach Arya somehow.
Yeah,
that was
and
my
then
initial thought.
We do we do the whole thing and Mary and the owner. You know, if we poached her, like
Yeah.
Yeah, why can't you, right? Like,
why
it's
can't
Oh,
just
I
the
mean, because you
idea,
guys
right?
heard her. Like, Arya is very close to Mary, as she, you know, is clearly, you know, presented here, right? It's she says she wanted a collaborative effort between her and Mary. They've been working on this for a long time. I think it'll be impossible to poach Arya, but maybe there's a way we can do it without her maybe realizing. If we want to do some, you know, cynical, evil, fucked up shit, we definitely could go that route. But it's a question on if we want to.
because I was not expecting to open up the proposal and see Mary Mushkin as owner. I'll be honest.
Same.
Yeah.
We probably need to speak to her, honestly. See, you know, see what's up.
Yeah, but judging on the situation with Eve, it's like, I don't want to be doing that kind of shit. If that's frequent and happens a lot, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it just seems like another CPD, you know, waiting to happen.
Yes, I agree, 100%. That's the only thing like we have to ask ourselves is, like I love Mary, but when it comes to business, I've always been reluctant to work with her. I don't mind working with her. It's just I think certain things need to be set in place for it to happen. I think. And then, you know, given her her current history, you know, with running yokai and all the kind of crazy shit she does, it'll be very hard to have somebody on board of like some sort of board of director for a hospital and then doing that in their free time. And a lot of people know about it, you know. It's just things to think about. Moving on, anyways. I'll work on setting up the meeting with Arya and everybody else who was involved in that. Tim, you do priority number 1, as you mentioned, and then we go from there.
Got it.
Other than that, I mean, I think we're all good. I'm assuming Nancy, Penny, Eve, you guys are still hammering away at the space stuff. Any updates, any changes, or just still kind of in the same
Nothing
update
since
as last
Friday.
time?
Just
All right,
because
cool.
I was off all weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. All good. I just wanted to ask just in case. I think the facility is almost complete. A lot of people are getting really excited for it. So, yeah, I mean, let's just keep, pumping away at this shit.
Okay, cool. I'll check
All
in with the
receipts
judges
as well
today
should be
to see if-
officially raised.
Ooh, to what?
Oh shit, okay.
I think it was 400.
Okay, take ownership for that on Twitter right now.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to do a state announcement. I just got to go make sure that it's actually
Okay.
happened.
Yeah,
Perfect.
you have to
Good.
make sure it's
Take
in,
take
sorry,
ownership
400?
there.
Yeah,
Damn.
Thanks to Mayor Lang Buddha.
that's right.
Nice.
Receipts were raised to whatever.
And I think everybody's
yeah.
good to clear the room except for Harry, Denzel, and Speedy. Everybody else, we're all good. Tim, harass Bass about this fucking Aegis shit. Otherwise, we're going to have to seriously
Will do.
consider replacing him, all right?
Got it.
I have a question, Nancy or Eve. The billboards that have like the space stuff, are those available? I get so many calls about the billboards, but I know Eve was working on a document that shows which ones are available to be looked at for people to rent?
Yeah. Eve and I are talking about billboards.
Yeah,
at the
Billboards
moment.
is going through some internal discussions right now, and we're
Oh,
trying
okay,
to see
got
how
it.
we can proceed forward
hold
with
on.
actually opening up the company again. But
Yeah.
there's a lot of like
We'll
internal
keep you
work that needs to
posted
be
for
done.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, sweet.
Okay.
And
All
Mr.
right,
Lang,
guys.
let's be email buddies so you can message me without issues.
Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't send it to you. It was weird, but yeah,
It's
just
because there's too many weirdos, so I had to change things. And...
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send me a
Do the
little.
same
Send me a
thing.
little.
Yeah, I did.
All right, perfect.
I did.
Hold on. What was that one?
What was
I don't know how I did that one. I'm gonna be honest.
that one was
That
new.
was impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, thank you guys. Happy Monday. Everybody have a great day. If you're around and we need you, you'll probably be called on. All right. If not,
Can I text
you
you
know,
for one
keep
sec?
kicking ass. Yeah. What's up, Nance?
Yep, we do.
So for the hospital stuff, I have no desire to really be a part of it just because I don't care about medical stuff. But I really want to see Kitty be like how I am to the space program to the hospital stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
but now the
hearing
problem
her
is
talk-
fucking Mary.
I know, but hearing her talk about it with such fucking passion, like I think this could be like Kitty's, rise up in Cerberus moment.
I agree.
I want to see that shit happen.
Yeah, I agree 110%. I'm hoping we can find a path that makes it happen because right now it seems like a lot of landmines we have to hopefully avoid.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see.
Okay.
But I do agree.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day,
All
fuck it. We just, we steal the fucking idea. Who gives a shit?
Or Mary just becomes a silent partner or something.
Yeah, I mean, we'll
Because,
figure
like,
it
I
out.
think, yeah.
We'll
but,
definitely make
yeah,
that like
I
the last option, but that option's there. You know what I mean?
definitely want to see Kitty thrive.
Yeah, me too.
This is her time.
I agree.
All right, call me guys if you need anything. I'm around.
We'll do, Nance.
You
we'll
too,
do.
Nance.
All you need is a fucking.
All right, boys. Let's
What's
go
wrong?
down to Bangladesh and talk, huh?
All right.
Okay, Bangladesh.
All right, time to dive into the drama.
What the fuck do you guys think Pred was doing here, by the way?
No,
I don't know. He's just trying to. He's just trying to make me paranoid. I think.
He wants to speak to Lang, and he's,
Is
yeah.
there anything downstairs? Oh, we could use the upstairs elevator.
Wow, we look like a cult?
You guys look great. You guys don't look like a cult. Kill whoever said that.
Okay, who the
Thank
fuck-
you, Mr. Lang.
Hello, this
Oh.
is Penelope.
Hey, Lang. My guy.
Of course, it's you, Dean.
Quick question while I have you. I know you're busy and making millions and whatnot.
Yeah.
So that job, like, I really need that job, man.
I don't know how you think you expect me to take you seriously when you're dressed like that in my building,
sure.
Dean.
All right. I appreciate talking to you, Lang.
Take
I love
care,
your
Dean.
pants,
Have a good
Dean.
day.
Thank you, Harry.
I do like the underwear choice. I'd just rather not see it.
I like seeing it, honestly.
Did you know Kitty is a nurse OSC? I didn't know that, yeah. I thought she was training to be a nurse, or is she full? I don't know. She's involved in nursing somehow.
Oh.
Okay, why is there a tanker and a cop car here? Like, what the fuck?
You think it's an explosion?
What?
Sus. This is very sus.
Okay,
This could be
everybody
the
relax.
clowns.
Put your fucking guns away. There's a cop car
This could
here.
be the clowns. The clowns. I can't even speak.
I say blow it up before it's too late. You know what I'm saying?
I am not going anywhere near that goddamn thing.
Oh, let's get in the armored
I'm
car.
checking my trunk as well.
You should probably pop your trunk.
Yeah. Is it good? Check for me.
Yeah, it's good.
Guys, this car can tank bombs. We're all good. Get in.
As well.
What'd you say, Harry?
Isn't that Oswaldo's like blue truck?
Which one?
I don't
That
know.
one?
That
Oh,
that
hold
Guardian.
on. It's going to be important. What's up, Eve?
Did you guys leave yet?
We're in the parking garage. Yeah, why? What's up?
Can you come upstairs real quick?
I
For
don't
to
like
just
that
buy
one
the meeting room from Nancy.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'll be right there.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Every time I think about it, I'm like, can do this. We can do this. We can do that.
There's so many ideas.
What am I doing?
This is the elevator to that office that you wanted.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, 1391.
Yeah.
Accept that charge, please.
There you go.
Okay, and then come on through.
Oh, yeah, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect.
Oh, you are invisible.
Yeah, well, thank you, Nancy. You are the Scuff Queen, so.
Scuff Queen.
You have taken my title. Congratulations, Nance.
Oh my god, officially.
Officially, yeah. You're officially number 1.
We can do more in other places, by the way. Just let us know if.
Yeah, let's start with that one, and then whenever Sid has time, we'll speak to her and figure out a good vibe for it. Hey, can one of you guys drive us to Roosters? I gotta meditate real quick.
Yeah, who wants to drive past the old tank?
Guys, this car's armored. It can take an explosion. We're fine.
Perfect.
Give me the keys and the Gucci. I have idea. Let's just chill, you know, the ladies drive first, and then, you know what I'm saying? Come on. Some of them gotta drive first, right?
There's something going on here, guys.
I don't like this.
Okay.
I don't like any of this. I don't like any of this.
That's a message for sure.
That is a message, right? It gotta be a message. There's no other way. This car is so heavy, damn.
That was sus as fuck.
How was you guys this weekend, boys?
It's alright, Speedy. It was alright. How was your weekend, huh?
I was good, you know, chilling and grilling.
And my weekend was pretty alright. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Chilling and grilling, huh?
Yes, sir. Where is Bangladesh? This one or
Right
the
here.
other one?
Oh, pull it right up here.
Ow. Ow. What?
Hello, Kane. How you doing?
Fucking great.
Well, I just want to give you a few updates, Kane. Not that I owe you anything, but you know, now we have anti-aircraft machinery. Jets, drones, and attack helicopters are no threat to us in the guild now. And Nicholas Simone is actually taking me to court, so we will be grabbing him there and executing him in the courthouse in front of everybody. I had all these plans lined up all along.
Confirmed 400.
You didn't need to lash out and kill Jaeger like you did. Oh, it's confirmed?
Mr. Mayor?
Hell yeah, good shit, everybody. Good shit. Good shit, everybody. Everybody got to fucking work. Everybody get to fucking work. Get out there. Come on.
That's right.
All right, all right.
Hello, Tony.
Hey, what's up, brother?
What's going on, baby? How you doing?
Doing good, doing
Hey,
good.
Speedy.
Sorry, I didn't expect you to pick up. I was a little excited. I'm doing all right. I wanted to link up with you, tell you some things. You
Yeah,
know.
I wanna know about this new kid, Tony. Now you got a
New
mama
kid-
seat out
oh,
in
yeah,
Spain.
yeah,
Like, what the fuck are
yeah.
you doing?
You know, doing some shit out there. Well, that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about. Look, my guy, I'm going to jail for like 4 years.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
For what?
You're wearing the same.
Well,
shit.
you know, about 2 to 3 weeks ago,
It's
you know,
shorts,
Mickey
man.
said he wanted to start his cocaine empire again, right? Start pushing on the street. Now I haven't fucking
Yeah.
seen him for about 2 to 3 weeks. You know, we we sold a brick.
Yeah, I see that.
Guy ratted us out. Wrangler was on the case. It was like 2 to 3 weeks ago, right? They wanted to give me 10 years in prison, 10 years parole, and a $2 million fine, right? I think I mentioned a little bit to you. But long story short, my lawyer said the safest bet was to take a plea deal. So that's what I did. But listen,
But how are you found guilty? Did you get caught?
Yeah, I got caught. It was a snitch, the whole operation.
Well,
And I
who
haven't even
snitched? Who
seen the
snitched?
fucking guy. Dude, it's fucking like, he sounds like, what the fuck's his name from Family Guy? The guy who has the whistle when he talks, the old fuck.
Oh, the weird
my-
fuck.
Yeah. I haven't even seen this guy since he snitched. Like, I literally have not seen him, like, at all. I don't know where the fuck he went. Like, that motherfucker snitched.
This is why I don't
and
even
hit-
pick up Mickey's phone calls anymore, Tony.
Yeah. Well, because of his actions and me being a good guy that I am, I got fucked. So, listen, I got it all situated, though. I got it all situated.
Well, when are you going in?
I can't explain over the phone just in case they might be listening, but I think I'm going in today. But I got some things that I got to tell you.
All right, swing by Roosters.
All right. I'm coming.
All right, bye-bye.
Be right there.
Tony's going to jail for 4 years because of Mickey.
Oh fucking Christ!
I want to kill Mickey.
You want to kill Mickey?
You're going to jail.
Yeah.
Shouldn't
That's
we
not
should probably
fucking boy
talk-
then. They're going to jail for 4 fucking years.
I know, but I'm saying like we should probably understand what actually happened. There's two tails to every coin, like you gotta hear both sides.
Right.
What do you mean,
Where's
right?
Harry?
Where's Harry?
I don't know. I think he's getting us food.
Like, I have a question, by the way. Do you still own? Is it the comedy club, the one down there?
Split sides, yo.
Down. Was it called Split Side? Does anybody
Yep.
run it? Like, does anybody?
Not
run the
really.
place? Can I, acquire it or whatever you're comfortable with?
Why?
Because I would like to, run it.
And do
You know what
what?
I'm saying?
You're not running goon school out there.
No. I'm not running goon school out there, but I think it'd be cool to, have a place, you know what I mean, where the goons can, kind of like work and stuff, you know what I mean? Feel more bonding, you know what I mean? A place to chill and stuff.
I do like that idea. I have to think about it.
Yeah, I think, like, why not? It'd be cool, you know what I mean? You calm down, the goons give you a drink, you know what I mean? We have some, singing nights,
All right,
playing
let's go to the
nights.
back office here. Oh, no. Penny's using that.
Hey, what's
All
up,
right, let's
guys?
go downstairs.
Good to
Come
see
on.
you.
Hey, hola,
Hey, Denzel, Harry, Speedy, what's up, boys? What's up, dude? Good to see you guys.
Come on, get in there. Come on.
Okay. This guy just on guard here. Oh,
Who?
nice. Okay. Sí. Habla español.
Hey, hola,
Yeah,
cousin.
cousin fucking lives down here now. It's disgusting. All right.
Nice.
Tony, what the fuck's going on with you? What happened? So you're going to jail for 4 years today?
Going to jail. Yeah, it's a complete deal. Going to jail for 4 years. But don't worry, I got it.
Tony,
all
you
figured
never
out.
take a plea deal.
Listen, bro. I
That's
don't know what to
facing the
say,
death
all right?
penalty.
They told me that fucking they wanted to give me 10 years and 10 years parole and fucking $2 million fine. All right. And,
Yeah, so if
my
your tactic
lawyer-
to get you to plead guilty.
well, fuck it. I mean,
Who the fuck was your lawyer?
James Hayes.
Oh
Drug
my
trafficking.
God! Why the
Yeah.
fuck would you get James Hayes? He hates
Bro,
all
I
of
don't
us.
know. Wait, he does?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh. Well, I didn't know, boys.
He's literally a Simone lawyer.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. All right, well.
This is the.
Well, guess
this
what,
is-
boys? It doesn't even matter because I got a fucking plan.
Okay.
Okay.
Listen, I met some guys back in Spain. All right. I met some fucking guys. Okay. And they know some guys that are here that are locked up in jail. And I'm going to go in there and I'm going to serve my time. But I'm going to dig a tunnel out of the prison. And I'm going to take a flight to Spain.
Jesus.
What the fuck are you talking about?
How the fuck do you want to go to Spain for? You going Benidorm?
Boys, I am going to go to prison and dig a tunnel out of prison and fly to Spain.
Where in Spain?
Spain.
Yeah,
It's
but
going
like
to be
where?
crazy. You know, like you know.
Canary Island? You going there?
Yeah,
What do you
yeah,
think?
that one. Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Canary
by
Island.
Africa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually looking that place up last night. That place is far, bro.
Yeah.
So you're that in love that you're making up this bullshit story so you can go spend time with the mamacita.
Jesus Christ, Tony.
Sí, señor.
What?
Sí. Yes.
So you're not going to jail.
I am going to jail. I can show you the document if you want.
Who's this woman you fall in love with, Tony?
Her name's Tessa. She made me and the Red Line Boys a song. Been in love ever since.
What is the name of the song?
Adrenaline.
I mean, Tony, it's a good way to cope with the whole new situation. So I'm happy for you.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's not wrong. I'm happy
Thanks.
for you too, Joe.
Thanks, Denzel.
You gonna
Thank
come
you,
back?
guys. Yeah, I'm gonna come back, of course. Of course, I'm
You
gonna
end up
come
having
back.
too many kids out there and having to stay in Spain, huh?
Hey, I won't do that now. Come on. But you know, she's rich too. You know, she's gonna spoil me. And she's a multi-millionaire. You know, take me wherever I want to go. Buy me whatever I want. Honestly, it's
Tell your
kind.
son about this?
Yeah, I told Elfie.
Your other son, Tony?
Oh my God.
My other
Tony.
son does not answer my calls. I called him 5 times yesterday. 5 fucking times. Not yesterday, 2 days ago. Called him 5 times 2 days ago. No answers the phone. Harry called him once. He picked up.
So you abandoned the Corleone bloodline.
No, I did not.
Oof.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure about that. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that.
I don't know, Tony.
How can you love your son if your son doesn't even love you?
My son is dead to me. He died. I'm actually planning his funeral this week.
Yeah, I know. Send me the invitation. I'll be there. I'm sorry for your loss.
No, you won't. You're going to be in Spain, asshole.
No, I can come back. It'll be fucking easy. Just I'll fly back, okay, and just fucking I'll put on the disguise and I'll fucking be there. Count me in.
So when are you turning yourself in? Like, how long from now?
Well, I wanted to talk to all you boys first, let you know what's going on, and then I'm gonna talk to some other people. Probably talk to the Red Line Boys, tell them what's going on, and talk to Bjorn if he picks up the phone. Get my ends with everybody, say hello, and go to jail for 4 years. Yeah,
Tony, you
yeah.
know what they say.
What do
You know what they say, Tony. You know exactly what they say.
Oh, I know what they say. Do you know what they say?
Tony, what you're doing is not right, Tony.
Well, what do I do? Do I go wrong? Should I run?
La
Should I run?
amore famare gali affari, Tony.
Oh, love is bad for business. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You are being corrupted.
Shit, I might just go to the Wild Wild West.
Tony,
instead
you
of
took...
Spain.
Oh, wait, hold on. Come over here for a second.
Okay.
Hey, you going Wild
Oh,
West?
boy.
Hit me up. I'll take a flight out there right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I think I have to re-download it again, but you want to go tomorrow?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow, I don't know, 3 p.m. Or
Yeah,
1
yeah,
p.m.?
Yeah, let's do
What time?
Yeah.
1 p.m. or 3?
Yeah, yeah, one, yeah. Or maybe
Okay.
late night. I don't know. Don't matter.
Let's do late night. Let's do
All right, late night.
We'll do like 5 p.m.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. Just
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Tony, it's gonna be a long time, 4 years. Hopefully when you come back, we're still here.
Yeah. I'll be here. You'll be here. Don't worry. I'm sure everything will be the same and nothing will change. Who knows? The world could end tomorrow.
Some things might change, Tony. But a lot of people have been acting out of spite recently, and tensions been getting real high.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Well, yeah, I'm fucking going to jail for 4 years. Fucking 200K fine. Not too bad, but
Is the first drug trafficking?
Yeah.
Is this drug trafficking? Is that what you're getting?
But yeah, drug trafficking. Yeah.
Damn, you're getting a fucking DT charge. Tony, you should have fought it in court. Fucking Hayes,
What
that
happens when you
piece of
hang out
shit.
with Mickey, Tony? That's what happens when you join.
That's why I don't
Mickey's
answer Mickey's
operation.
phone calls. He just comes around and causes
Well-
much destruction and chaos and leaves so he doesn't have to deal with any of
Yeah.
it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mickey did get karma last time, though. He used the heli boys, and then Harry escaped, and he just fucking he got caught on the spot, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ah, God.
Well, we're
damn
here
it.
for you, Tony. We'll make sure to take care of
Appreciate
all
it,
your
guys.
assets and everything. Make sure it's all right and good when you come back from Spain. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Appreciate it, boys. Yeah. I got a body pillow that's going to look like me in prison. Just going to say that I got sick and one of the inmates are going to take care of my fake self. So I should be fine. They shouldn't even notice I'm gone.
All right.
Be a body double. It'll be
Just
all
don't
right.
forget about the family. We're here for you. All right?
I won't at all. I've been learning a little bit of Spanish. I'm not going to lie.
Ooh.
Okay. Hit me with your best Spanish. What you got?
Me llamo Tony Corleone. This means my name's Tony Corleone.
Okay. All right. Do hey Speedy, give him a good line, Speedy. You speak Spanish, right? Give him a good
Hey,
line.
I'm still learning.
For
I'm
like
still
his,
learning.
For like
I'm
his
the
woman,
only
when
general.
he sees,
Come on,
when
I'm
he
not
sees
there.
his woman at the house, Shut the fuck up, cuz. Nobody asked you. Speedy, come on, hit him with a good line, Speedy. That's gonna make
Go
his
go up to your fucking Chiquita, future Chiquita. What was her
yeah,
name?
it's gonna make her heart melt. Yeah.
Tessa.
Tessa, go up to her and be like, "Hey, mamacita, simu 10 inches if you don't marry me." You know what I'm saying? It means.
Oh, that was
like
great
it means
Spanish.
I got a 10-inch
yeah.
diamond for you. You know what I'm saying? 10-inch diamond.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Speedy's from Tijuana, by the way, just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been to those islands, Speedy?
Ah, fuck. We were on an island like way back, right? What the fuck was we? Were we in Spain? I don't remember.
in
where we
Spain,
went.
yeah.
No, we went to Brazil.
Brazil.
Oh,
we went to
that's
Brazil.
it,
You haven't
yeah.
been to Spain, sadly,
Don't
Went
ever
to
compare
Brazil.
South America to fucking Spain,
Sorry.
guys. The fuck? Way
Yeah.
out of the country.
Brazil's beautiful, I've heard.
The truth is, I don't dare to go to Mexico. I'm too short. They might take me out.
What?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by
Yeah.
that?
What
Because,
the fuck do you mean you're too short?
What I mean is that, if I go to Mexico, right? They be like, look at this fucking little guy. You know what I mean? It's probably like, he's probably nobody. And then they take me out. You know what I mean? They think I'm weak.
Who is
They're
they,
gonna
Speedy?
take
Who
you
is
out
they?
'cause
Who
you're
is they?
short? Yeah. Say, who's they?
What for me? Who is they? The fucking putos that I don't know, right? The ones that gonna come up and be like, why is your name fucking Indian? But you fucking Mexican. And then I gotta explain to them I grew up in fucking India. And then they beat the fuck out of me.
Wait, I thought you grew up in Tijuana.
No, my papa is from Mexico. Mama from India. Grew up in India. Get it?
Right.
Oh, I see. Right.
Exactly. That's why I know a little bit Spanish. Not much.
What do you mean? You were a great translator for us when we went down to Brazil.
Yeah.
But that was Brazil. You see, I know how to
That
speak
was Portuguese,
Portuguese. Exactly.
Oh, so
yes,
give
we
Tony
really-
give Tony a little Portuguese
that's,
to hit his
Goofy
woman
too.
with. Come on.
Goofy's Portuguese. He knows
No,
how to speak
no.
Portuguese.
He's from Portugal. Those are
Yeah. That's what I meant to say. He speaks
Yes.
Portuguese.
When we went to Brazil and everyone spoke English and knew our names off the plane. Yes, great times.
Obrigado,
They
man.
all spoke Portuguese, Harry.
Right.
Yes, that's
It-
right.
It was like, don't you remember that? I gave you the little, microphone you put on like the presidents have, that it just get translated to you through me, get it? That's why you thought, they spoke English. Exactly.
Anyways, Tony, listen, we're about to have a very serious meeting. Feel free to stick around if you want. If not, we wish you the best of luck in jail, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'll stick around for a little bit. I wouldn't mind.
All right.
Get
Just
some
don't
time
want
with you guys.
Just don't. This is about to be very serious, right? No stirring here. I need everybody to gather
All right,
around
no
the
worries.
fucking table.
Hey,
Then
give
so
me
get
a
off your
minute.
fucking phone.
All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna tell her.
What do you want me to say?
Sit anywhere is fine.
Nancy texted Eve code red. I don't know if there's some shit going down.
Is somebody
Probably at
called
the
Nancy?
Cerberus Center.
Yeah, she said still code red. Can't talk.
Guys,
She kidnapped?
You should probably call Eve. That's who I was talking to.
Hold on. Is Kane making a move?
oh Jesus.
Oh, she's on the phone? Okay, she might be on the phone with Eve? Hello?
Hello? How's it going, little Buddha? Bro, what? What the hell?
I should not answer the phone. I'm gonna text her. Fuck, don't tell me Kane made a fucking move. Don't tell me Kane made a fucking move. I'm gonna call him right now.
Could be the clowns.
Could be the clowns, could be Kane. Got a lot of enemies right now. We have one in this room here. Shit's getting real serious.
What the fuck is that?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What?
does that
Who's the
mean?
one here?
We'll talk about it in a second, guys.
I know it's not Denzel. I know it's not Harry.
Oh, Nancy's trying to call me. 1 sec. I'm okay, but
If you're
something.
standing at the table, make sure you're yelling.
She said, "I'm
please.
okay, but something ain't right."
Isn't that opposite of
Fred's
what
up to something.
What do you do? What do you mean?
We went to PD to get bomb detectors, Eve and I saw him leaving the side entrance. And then as I was picking up my car at CBC, I was across the street. He shows back up to CBC in a rented Bison, runs into the front door, does something, and then dips.
Okay, I
went.
Oh, sorry.
I went
continue.
looking for a camera or something in our conference room, and I couldn't find anything. But I also don't fucking trust that I'd be able to find it.
Yeah, call Bucky, have him sweep the entire building. I want you and Eve to go to Brian Knight specifically and tell him you guys are being harassed by Copred.
Yeah, he also said some weird shit to us on the way out. So
Make sure Brian is aware of all of this, all right?
yeah, he specifically said, "I'm keeping an eye on you, Eve. I'm also keeping an eye on you, Nancy."
I want, if we find a camera or some sort of device in Cerberus, do not remove it. Photograph it. We call the officers down there, and then we sue Pred and get him arrested for doing this illegally.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, keep me updated.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye-bye.
What the fuck does that mean, Lang? What do you mean there's an enemy here? Huh?
Guys, can I start the meeting, or are you guys going to start yelling and interrupting me?
Can I have food?
We're in a fucking restaurant, Denzel. I didn't grab any food before you came down here?
No.
I'll have some for you. Let me pass it through. Oh, you have some? Fine.
Gentlemen. There's an imposter among us in this very room. Does he want to come out and speak? Or must we suss him out?
Yeah, I think I have a pretty good idea who it is.
Yeah.
Who is it, Harry?
I'm gonna give them the chance to speak up.
All right. We're going to give him about 15 seconds to speak up here.
Well, I know it's not me because this meeting was playing before me, so that only leaves a handful.
Speedy, do you have anything to say?
Well, I don't know. It's one day we might be imposters, the other day we might be friends. So I'm not sure. Maybe me, maybe not me. It's very hard to say. I don't know. So I don't think
Cousin,
so. I
Denzel,
don't
you
think
guys
it's
got
me.
anything to say?
You're a wise man, Denzel. You know, very smart man.
Very smart and wise man.
You could chip in here. You know.
Okay. There is some tension in this room.
Right.
And maybe we should get the tension to go away.
Cousin, you got anything to say, cousin?
No.
Guys, now I said that the imposter might be in this room. But the reality is, he could still be asleep because he does live down here.
And what?
Now we have a lot of problems that have been adding up, you know. Some people doing things to people they consider their lovers, best friends, out of spite. Other people covering truths to people who have lied and backstabbed us in the back for the sake of liking them and feeling bad. Others, you know, lashing out at their friends because they cannot see in the mirror and realize they're fucking idiots, so he has to make them feel that way. Others who appear to be smart, but then go leak information to other people, realizing not everybody knows everything in this fucking city, but then refuse to admit it and still pretend that they're smart. You know, a lot of fucking problems. A lot of fucking problems. Now we're going to start with the first one. We might need to kill Bane.
No way. Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You want to explain why, Speedy?
Well, I don't know why we should kill him, but I can explain, which I think you're referring to. Yes.
All right, the floor is yours, my man.
Oi. So a while ago, I don't know how many, how a while ago now, boys, but obviously, Bane was in charge of a operation, correct? And he was down here, you know what I mean? He wanted to have access, which we gave, you know what I mean? Since, Lang, at that time, trusted Bane and wanted him to have access to everything, so we made it comfortable for him. And he had some stuff that he gave me access to, get it? And this stuff, we had a deal where it was going bad. I could take it and use it, sell it, a little bit of it, stuff like that. And in return, he would take any equipment he wanted here. So that it was a, beneficial.
Wait, what?
Partnership, whatever you call it, beneficial business, right? Now, then he got a brand new stuff.
Why is he twisting
right?
this?
Which I never, I knew about it, I was part of the experiment and everything, but I did not have access to it. So I made I made a deal where, I would just do the same thing as I did the first thing. I would take it, and it was no problem.
No, hold on. Speedy, you told me he gave it to you.
Yeah, he gave it to me.
Okay, so what is the story? Did you pull it out the stash yourself, or did he hand it to you?
No, he gave it to me. Like, I took it out from the stash myself.
Fucking
Speedy, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I need you.
back up, gens.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Backup
gens.
generator.
Gave
Come on.
me-
What's that slapping?
It's clap lights.
Oh, okay.
Lights on.
What the hell? You see
And
that?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bam,
See?
baby.
Look at that.
You guys see that flashlight?
No, Speedy.
Yes, I can explain
You,
better. Sorry.
no. Did he hand you the adrenaline, or did you steal it from the fucking stash?
No, I did not steal it. I made a deal with him, and I took it as planned with a deal with him.
What
That's
was
I mean
the
when he gave
deal?
it to me. The deal was, like before, he also gets, the guns and more stuff, and I get to take the adrenaline. Like I
So
did
you
with the
went to
heroin.
Bane and you said, I want to take the adrenaline. You can take whatever you want. And he said yes.
Yes. Which I did, and I think I took 1 or 2 only at that time. That's what I mean with, gave it to me. Not officially, he did not physically give it to me.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Speedy, because your story is completely different from the last story you told me.
What you mean? It's the same thing I told you. He gave it to me. He gave me the shit, right?
Okay, the problem is when I asked Bane if he gave Speedy adrenaline, he flat out told me no. I said Speedy just took it.
Guys, the first thing I did when I saw the adrenaline, I told Bane and I made the deal. Same deal, like I did. If I didn't do it, then I would probably have asked you if I could grab it. You know what I mean?
The thing is, this deal is just flat out wrong anyway. So,
Well, the deal is flat out wrong,
Yeah, the
and
deal
the
is all
problem
over.
is, okay, guys, the problem is Speedy covered for Bane's ass for months. And when me and
not
him,
good, Speedy.
when me and him got at each other's throats on Friday, he finally reached a boiling point where he admitted to me the lies he first told me to keep Bane alive.
Yes, I did, boys. I did do that. But it was, I felt bad for Bane when I saw him and Lango, you know what I mean? Lango hard at Bane and stuff. So I was like, oh shit, if he knows about that's why I said I took it, because I was like, if he knew about that Bane gave me the permission, then he probably will take care of him. And I felt bad. At that point, I did not know that Bane was already out of the operation. I was just like, I was trying to be a friend and not a snake, you know what I mean? Just be like, I took it, fuck it, I take the blame.
You were
And,
a friend to a snake and snaked a friend. That's what you did, Speedy.
Well, my intentions was good. I was trying to save a human being and rather take the fall, because, like, if I'm a friend and shit is really bad, I'd at least, you know what I mean? I try to, be a good friend.
Can I add something to this situation, if you don't mind?
Yeah.
I haven't really had a chance to inform everyone, but I did have to remove Bane's keys from Hero Wine. Got some information from all the people involved that Bane did a drop to Benji and didn't wear a disguise or mask his voice.
When?
Not sure.
When?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know when. It was a while ago, but even still, it wasn't recent. I think it was when obviously he was in charge of the operation, so it could have been months ago. But I had to remove him off.
Okay, so it wasn't recent. You made that sound like that happened like yesterday.
No, I didn't.
Oh, just the way you worded it.
It did come off that way, Harry. I don't think it was intentional.
Yeah, it did.
It did come off that way.
So this was when he was running the operation, though, right?
Yeah, but it's still bad.
Oh no, yeah, that's very bad. I don't know why the fuck Bane did that. The bigger point here is Bane lied straight up to my face. If Speedy isn't lying, which I don't think he is.
But with all due respect, we normally joke and stuff. But why the fuck would I randomly lie about Bane? Like, you know what I mean? I have nothing against Bane.
That's literally what I just said, you motherfucker.
Exactly.
But yeah, Bane lied to my face when I asked him, did you give Speedy the adrenaline? He told me no, he would not do that. Apparently they worked out a deal where that did happen. And then after fucking that up, Bane disappeared to, I guess, go dig a hole somewhere up north. Has not seen since.
I haven't seen him hang around the Roosters.
Yeah.
But there's a reason why he would have made an exit, because he probably knew that he kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I think the note that he left and everything was very strange, and the way he did it, I think it came with a lot of guilt, and I think it was a smart angle, honestly, to play the admitting fault, and then hoping for another chance when he returns. But then obviously a lot more things came to light after that note, right? So it's just things to think about. Bane will no longer have access to Bangladesh. He'll be removed from everything. I do not know the man anymore. I do not trust the man anymore. All right.
That's crazy. You have a little insight, like, I don't know. It's just crazy. I never thought Bane would, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
I never thought so either, but to be fair, I also think it's a lot of it compounds into why this resulted with Bane. I think I put too much trust into him when he was very inexperienced, and I never really saw that. I kind of looked up to him a lot.
Though I feel like feel like we trust someone, and then like it goes really, really well, and then fucking boom, it just all unfolds. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Now, I have a follow-up question there. Now,
Okay.
is should he be taken out because of? Do you think it's a chance that he might leak the secret place to others now that he's no longer with us technically?
That's the question, right? Is
right?
I don't know. Zay is in the same. Bane is in the same position as Zay, where I've known them for years. They've never done anything to really oppose me against them until after I brought them in on everything. Then the fuck-ups began. And then they both eventually left. Does that make sense? It's like, why not do that before I bring you in on everything? But, so he is on the same boat as Zay, where he knows a lot. And, but I can't work with the guy anymore. It's just the way he went about everything. It was just, his reasons I think were valid, and I get where he was coming from. But this ain't coming in to work at Chipotle, okay? We run some very dark shit down here. It's a very vicious business that we're all in down here. It's a dog-eat-dog world out here. But like I said, the problem that poses now is that he knows everything. Everything.
Yep. All you gotta do is point fingers to Tijuana, you know what I'm saying? And fucking, at least, you fucked.
Yeah. But everybody just keep that in the back of your minds. If you do see the guy, please let me know. I would love to grab him and get to the bottom of everything. Moving on to the next subject. Somebody in this room hired clowns to do something. I'm going to give that person an opportunity to speak.
Lang, I would love to. Let me paint a little picture for you guys. We are halfway through the election week. Things are very tense, very stressful. Not only are we trying to secure votes, we also dealing with the wrath of the Simones. It's just been declared that the HOA and Lost, and Seaside are forming a coalition against, CG. And during this whole time, I was working with CG to kind of trying to snatch up some Simone disciples, which has been very successful. And my dear friend across the table, Lang, he tells me to flip the clowns. And I have that in the back of my mind. I'm thinking, what can I do? And Mr. K, he asks me, I want to give the clowns $1 million to go fuck up HOA, and I want you to do it. And I think to myself, boom, perfect opportunity. I go to the clowns, because really the only way you can flip the clowns and get them to vote is to offer them money. So I offer them $1 million, make sure that they vote for Lang Buddha. And also, I do what Mr. K requested. I asked them to, unleash hell on the HOA. Only gave them $250,000. And I asked them to give me evidence of, what they did to the HOA. They didn't provide me with any. And after that, the things with the clowns went downhill real quick. They turned on me, as to be expected.
Right.
And that's the picture. It was very, very risky. But I'll be honest, I think some clowns might have actually voted for Lang Buddha, honestly. Especially since I gave them the cash.
Can you repeat the last part?
I think some of the clowns would have voted for Lang Buddha.
About like the part right after that one.
Especially when I gave him 250K.
Yeah, why wouldn't they vote?
All right, Harry. Thank you for coming forth with the truth. It's not as bad as it originally did sound. I will give you that. But now we must move forward. Unless anyone's got any comments, questions, or concerns regarding this situation.
I will add, it was very risky. I've been skirting the line of, I've been trying to dodge the HOA the best I could. I haven't, been combative with them. I mostly just seaside. However, this.
The fuck you talking about, Morningstar? It's a fucking wave.
We have such a good relationship with CG, and they asked me to do this favor, and I really just thought to myself, like, who the fuck is gonna believe the clowns anyway? So it was risky, and then we added the voting thing in there as well, and I just kind of went for it.
Where the fuck's Denzel? You head pop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we will now be taking a small intermission session here. If you have to pee, get a drink of water, itch your ball sack, do it now. We'll wait for Denzel.
Okay.
Yo, cousin, have you stocked up the parachutes over the weekend potentially?
I was about to do that.
Nice. You got a dodo box, buddy?
No, they can fit it.
Fuck. Bro, what you mean? It's like we need a lot.
Yeah, I can transfer 20.
Guys, we're not done the meeting
my
yet.
car.
You said the break, right? We not.
Yeah, 2 minute break. 2 minute break, not a 15-minute break.
Anybody interested in buying a Fister, boys? It's very good car. 2 out of 2 in the city, the best.
I'm good. Thank you, though.
How much?
10 mil. You, Tony, but it will beat every car you got, buddy.
No, it won't.
Yeah, it will.
No, it
With a
won't.
good driver, it will beat every car you have.
No, it won't. Speedy, the P-Fister is not 10 million.
The P-Fister is very good, it's the best getaway car, eh? And if you got a good driver behind it, you will literally break records on laps.
Okay, it's really good, but it's not no Tesla.
The Tesla sucks, you know that, right? Comparison. The Tesla can't turn. The Fister turns like a, rock star.
Maybe you're right. Maybe
Yeah.
you're right. Maybe you're not
Sell
wrong.
that F1 car, not the
But-
Fister, man.
Well,
What
the
the fuck's
F1, I'm
Denzel,
not gonna sell
Jack?
it, that's my baby,
That car sucks.
Denzel
That
waking
car
the
is
fuck
amazing.
up or what?
Well, give him like 2 minutes.
Denzel?
Hey, son.
I'll take it.
Good. I'm good. I'm in a meeting right now. I got to call you back, okay? All right. I love you. Bye.
Which son is that, Bjorn?
No.
Disgusting, Tony. You got to stop adopting sons like they're Pokemons. Anyways, back to the subject at hand. Denzel, are you back? Are you good?
I'm good.
You speak up, please. This room is completely soundproof.
Hello, hello.
All right, so let's
speaking
get
up.
back to the subject at hand here. Harry, now you mentioned skirting the line.
Mm-hmm.
Now, interesting you bring that up. Because the next subject at hand here, and I'm going to let the person come forward and explain himself. Details, information has come across the table of one of our boys here, our brothers, our family, did something to spite one of his brothers. I'm going to give that person the opportunity to come forward and explain himself.
Is this me again?
I think it's himself, right?
Hey, Harry, if you feel like it's you, feel free to bring up what's on your mind, my friend.
Actually, no. I'm gonna go back to silence for a little bit.
Why is that, Harry?
I don't think it was me.
You sure about that, Harry?
Yes.
Something pertaining, the act of violence against an individual, and this person's only reason of wanting to do that was to spite someone.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. I suppose I could speak on the matter, yes.
The floor is yours, Harry Brown.
Oh boy. Well, I guess time to paint another picture here. Let's rewind to Thursday last week, a couple of years back.
Right.
We after many tedious, horrendous meetings with Dr. Yu, the Four Musketeers are at their wits' end with this guy. He keeps on cooling up, wants more meetings. This particular day, someone wanted to get a little bit rusty. And someone at the table, said, handle this Dr. Yu meeting, boys. I'm feeling rusty. The Four Musketeers are now the Three Musketeers, and they go to the meeting with Dr. Yu. And I personally had a realization about Serbia this whole time. I was fooled in thinking this man had some secret cool underground lab in Los Santos, but he doesn't. He has to travel to Serbia for all his business, and I was livid at my realization how I've been tricked this entire time. And the Three Musketeers had a sidebar and decided that we ain't going to goddamn fucking Serbia. We're going to take this guy. We're going to keep him hostage, keep him a prisoner of war, and he was going to do our bidding. And that's exactly what we did. The guy asked for a fridge, I got him a fridge. He asked for a lead-plated box, I got him a lead-plated box. He asked for a stash, I got him a goddamn stash. Things were looking good. Things were looking up in the world. We had the only guy in the city that could produce cocainium. We had him.
Yes, we did.
Fast forward to Friday. We have our Cerberus meeting. We go to the roof. Lang tells the Three Musketeers that they're fucking stupid and it's the worst idea he's ever heard of. And he storms off in rage.
Yes.
And leaves the Three Musketeers. The Three Musketeers try to continue their plan that they had all along. Dr. Yu was growing impatient. He'd been down in Speedy's basement for an entire year. He was losing his patience and wanted us to hurry the fuck up. The Three Musketeers secured the cocaine. It was we had the bricks. There was one thing missing. Uranium. Now, there's one part I was missing, that on Thursday the Three Musketeers actually found the uranium in a secret location underground. It was found. It wasn't taken. It wasn't touched, but we knew where it was. And after speaking with Lando, we knew how to safely transport it. And I think the Three Musketeers were going to give it a shot on Friday, since the Fourth Musketeer didn't seem to want to be involved in the whole thing. We proceeded cautiously.
Right.
We pulled up to the secret spot, and the Three Musketeers somehow had lost their keys and couldn't access the building. At which point one of the musketeers, the shortest of the musketeers, lost his patience and started blasting 20 shots in one of the musketeers' son's car.
Hold up, wasn't there 4 musketeers at this point?
Was there?
Nothing.
Finish the fucking story.
Sorry, I'm trying. Okay.
That was, yeah, that's right. Sorry. There was 4 musketeers. After this, after many suggestions from the musketeers about, how to strike back and if we did, it would start, a world war and it would be the darkest timeline, and we weren't going to do that. We were still left with a problem. There was no uranium rods, and we had a goddamn doctor in the basement who was growing impatient. And without the uranium, he would be completely useless and serve no purpose. Now, unfortunately, the doctor that morning had been taken out of the basement by the guards and taken to a clothing store where he was able to acquire a hazmat suit. And he knew exactly roughly where he was. The 4 musketeers tried very hard to secure the uranium rods, but to no avail. And as a collective group, decided the best thing for the doctor would be to execute him, and to cut him up in tiny pieces and throw him into a barrel of acid. And one of the musketeers, understanding that he could never strike out and hurt one of the family, one of the loved ones, he would never cross the line, that instead, out of spite, he would execute someone that he could to prove a point and to be spiteful. Because you can't hurt family.
And what was that point, Harry Brown?
That is the point. The point that you can't hurt family, but you can absolutely hurt other people.
To spite the family, Harry Brown?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for coming clean with that, Harry Brown. But you forgot the little part in your story, in your painting, Harry Brown. You forgot about the salesman who gave you your paintbrushes and the paint to paint this picture. Because without him, you'd be left with nothing but a blank canvas, Harry Brown. And that salesman is the same salesman you lashed out on due to spite. You ever think about that, Harry Brown?
Yes. And personally, I have no issue with the salesman. And I understood that the uranium wasn't mine. That's why I left the problem solving to Speedy, because it's not my uranium. I couldn't give a shit. It's not mine to... Excuse me?
I thought it was the Musketeers.
Right, but we're,
specific now, specific.
We're in specifics now.
Sorry.
Now.
You see,
Sorry, continue.
I was just doing, if you want me to be completely honest, when you said you were going to get rusty and you told us to take care of it and you'd gone to bed, I was just trying to spice things up a little bit, and spice things up I did. And we were all hoping, and I speak for everyone here, that on Friday you were going to join us with this complete wild, ridiculous shit, and it just didn't work out that way.
Which brings us to our problem, although there's a few to bring up. But spicing things for the sake of spice is never usually the answer, Harry Brown. And in understanding that,
I did not act alone. I acted with the other
With
musketeers.
the musketeers,
And I
yes.
think the other musketeers should also put in their perspective here.
Oh, 100%. I'll
Yes.
go ahead.
Well, before the musketeers speak, you need to understand that the salesman, the painter who gave you these wonderful colors and these paint brushes to paint this very beautiful story you have told, was working for months and months to get these paint brushes and these colors. And he did not have to share that with anybody, Harry Brown. But what do they say? One for all and all for one. And that was the mantra he was operating by. He said, well, I've worked so very hard to obtain these colors and these paintbrushes. Why would I not share this with my musketeers? And in return, his painting was destroyed.
The other musketeers able to speak?
Well, just to also address another problem in this story is you forgot about the chat. What is that thing called in Lord of the Rings? The little thing, the little thing, chat. The little fucking goblin thing. What is it called again? Gollum. You ever heard of Gollum in Lord of the Rings?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was also in this story. And the Gollum went by the name of Speedy. And this Gollum got so high, so very high, on the mystic leaves he found out in the enchanted forest, that he came back to speak to the painter. And they went at each other for hours, yelling at the top of their lungs, but came to a conclusion at the very end, to sleep on it until Monday. They agreed to not do anything, to not make a single move until Monday. But this Gollum was so high that he misunderstood the entire discussion. So when the painter went to sleep under the tree out in the forest for about 20 minutes, he woke up again to find out that nobody but him slept on it, and actions were made without his awareness, thanks to the Gollum, who was too high to understand anything of what was going on.
May the Gollum speak.
The Gollum may speak.
Well, it is true. I do love my precious. But, you see, the Gollum wasn't high. The Gollum was so much heated trying to save the musketeers and everybody combined again. And he was trying to work with the painter to get the other musketeers and the painter all to agree to meet and get along, that he realized that what the fuck is going on, which he actually said also in the conversation, because he was like 1.5 hours, and he thought that on Monday everybody was gonna meet and talk about it, but he didn't think like he should save the scientists to Monday. He thought, we get rid of the scientists and then speak about our problems on Monday. The alchemist, and then speak about our problems on Monday. So that's why he did not. He told the other musketeers like we can have a meeting on Monday, but he did not mention the part where the painter potentially wanted the scientist to be alive, because in the conversation it was many things about dying and being alive and dying and being alive, which the Gollum misunderstood.
Now, the Gollum misunderstood a lot of things thanks to these herbs that he smoked out in this enchanted forest, but the Gollum also wanted to act out in malice and to hurt the painter because he heard the untold stories, the myths of the painter having a legendary key. And behind this door, riches beyond your wildest dreams. And this Gollum came up with a plan to steal this very key.
Wait, what? Who came up with a plan? The Gollum protest. The Gollum.
I don't think that was the Gollum, man.
Did not suggest to steal the key. The Gollum was talking how the painter always keep things over us, right? We should put, the golem was suggestion, maybe, keep it over him. He did not suggest to steal the key at all.
I think, if I'm remembering correctly, didn't the golem suggest moving the riches? Not stealing the key, moving the riches?
Well, the golem was brainstorming with his fellow musketeers. Not that he knew one of them was taking it literally.
Yes, and the Malam concocted these dark plans to betray the painter, one of his longest friends, one of his hardest workers. And in that, the painter found out, and he felt very betrayed by the golem, although he realizes he is a golem who is crazy. He's a golem who's addicted to the enchanted herbs. He never thought the golem would plot against him, which caused the painter to go on a down spiral of chaos, no control, until he was reeled back in by the third musketeer. Go ahead, Denzel.
What do you want me to say? Who the fuck is the painter?
I'm the fucking painter.
He's the painter. How do you not know that he's not?
This shit is so
that he's
cooked.
literally the painter. No, he's not.
Yeah,
it's not cooked. I'm the fucking painter.
Full fucking story, and I know that
it literally all makes sense.
He's the fucking golem, and you two are the fucking other
There
musketeers.
was 3 musketeers when there was 4 musketeers the entire
I
time.
thought there was 5 musketeers.
No, there was
No.
4,
There was 3 musketeers, right? And then the 4th one joined, but the 3rd musketeer was actually a golem the whole time. How'd you not keep up with this?
Exactly. Come on.
I want to say a few things.
All right.
Okay.
I, one of the musketeers, along with Denzel, one of the musketeers, shut down the golem's brainstorming. Although we did listen to him, and we did laugh, but we shut it down because we said it would, cause bridges to be broken that could never be repaired, and we don't want to go there. We don't want to.
We don't want to do that.
We don't want to do that. However, one of the musketeers felt very left out. The fact that the painter had an hour-and-a-half conversation with the golem, and then another long meeting in Bangladesh with the other musketeer. Yeah, one of the musketeers was radio silence with the painter. Even though this musketeer was probably one of the most level-headed and calm during the whole thing.
Now you must understand that the painter is very easily influenced by paranoia and dark whispers. And the golem refused to relay any information to the musketeers or what they spoke in that mystic plane. Gave them no information, and then when he woke up, the golem disappeared. And based on that assumption, he thought the golem went back to the musketeers to let them know everything he spoke about with the painter. And based on that, he saw the results of the musketeers executing the alchemist, and what he thought was out of spite due to the fact that he thought everybody was aware we were going to sleep on this until fucking Monday. Now, the painter refused to communicate with this certain musketeer because the other musketeer was feeding him information on how this musketeer does not admire the painter anymore for who he is. And in that, the painter was heartbroken and wanted nothing to do with this musketeer anymore, because the musketeer failed to realize how hard this painter worked to grab these paintbrushes and these paints, to then hopefully paint a beautiful picture of cocainium and money with his fellow mates. Now, the painter went back to the inn after this long and treacherous day, realizing it was one of the worst days of his life. And he went to go lay down and brainstorm about what does he do moving forward. So he came up with a bright idea to bring all these fellow members to the dungeon chambers to discuss what transpired that day and to come up with a solution. Now, the only solution this painter was able to think of is we either all pledge absolute loyalty to one another, signed in blood, or we begin to untangle this web that goes deep between the painter, the musketeers, and the golem. For this web is becoming too tangled. One string is pulled one direction, it pulls 50 other strings with it. And for that is the reason as to why the painter, the golem, and its fellow musketeers has been running into so many problems. So it's now time to decide what the painter, the golem, and its fellow musketeers will do to prevent this from happening anymore.
Right. Right.
The only musketeer that haven't spoken yet is Denzel. And it's...
I'll go ahead.
We welcome Denzel to speak at the guild table.
The musketeers did get one thing from the phone call between the golem and the painter. And it was
It
that
wasn't
Gollum
a
has
phone
very
call. They
sweaty
spoke
back.
on a mystic plane,
Okay,
Denzel.
whatever. Well, Gollum has a very sweaty back is what we got from that.
Yes.
Now, I think that all of us at this table, not just the musketeers, not just Gollum, not just the painter, need to remember that we're all family and that we all love one another, and that when tensions get high, just need to stop and breathe and remember we're all going to have each other's backs no matter what. So I think that moving forward, rather than detangle the web, that maybe we all swear loyalty to one another, because no matter if it's the painter, the golem, the musketeers, or the cringe racer in the room, I'll always have it.
What the fuck?
Sorry, I love you.
It's okay. I love you too.
I will always have everybody's back in this room no matter what.
Here, 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 here.
Here, here.
Come on, everybody's
I don't
fucking
know
say
what
it.
that means.
Just say
Here,
here,
here.
here. It's like amen.
Here.
Here, here.
Now, those are the only two paths that lies between this guild of the painter, the golem, and the fellow musketeers. Will they choose to keep intertwining these webs and coming down to a blood-packed loyalty between one another, or will they choose to start untangling the mess they potentially got themselves in? What is the decision we make here tonight? Are you guys raising your hands or making a decision? I can't tell.
I'm raising my hand because I do. The golem have something to say to the painter.
Okay, golem.
The golem speaks freely now. I hope the painter do not take it the wrong way. The golem.
Gollum, before you speak, just understand we spoke for about an hour now, worked through everything in this enchanted story. Please do not ruin it.
Yes, the golem is not trying to ruin everything. The golem loves everybody too in this room. He never likes to say it because he's an emotional man who likes to cry in the shower, not outside of the shower. But the point is, the golem also, the golem sometimes do miss the ring, always thinks about the ring, but he also do want to have the painter to sometimes also, before he brushes off the paint, he looks at the paint and thinks, maybe the musketeers and the golem choose this different paint. It might be a bad paint, but I'm gonna take a look at it. That's all the golem wishes, so that the bond between the painter and the golem and the musketeers will be never stopped, just like it haven't for years.
Yes, but the golem must understand that does not excuse any dark action the golem takes. The painter cannot simply understand every painting, for a painting has 1,000 different meanings, golem. And
Golem
nobody is
agrees.
perfect. Now, what do we decide here, right now, starting with the golem?
The golem used to be in the Sauron's army when they took him in. They took him in and he was hostage for years. And he felt trapped in the mountains. He tried to escape many times, but he couldn't. But lucky enough, the golem managed to escape the barrio, the mountains of the barrio. And, well, he didn't do it because he hated Mordor. He did it because he loved the painter and the fellow musketeers. He did it because he could have freedom. He did it so he could be closer to the musketeers and the painter. So the golem, even though he likes to think about the ring much, is still on the same goal, to be closer, like always, with the painter and the musketeers, and be blooded.
What do you choose, Spiegel? Do you choose to untangle the web or the blood pact?
Smeagol chooses
Spiegel,
the
not
blood
Spiegel.
pact. Schmiegel.
Spiegel.
Spiegel chooses the blood pact if the blood is pure.
Understood. What about the first musketeer next to Spiegel?
This musketeer thinks that we should follow the old ballads of Three Musketeers. And there's a saying there that we should all follow. And the saying is, all for one and one for all. Or the other way around, I'm not sure.
No, that was correct. The first musketeer has spoken. What about the second musketeer?
The second musketeer thinks that when he is left to take care of a task, he will take care of it in the best way he can. Understanding that he may not always do the right thing, but he has been trusted to take care of it, and take care of it he will. And the second musketeer is very ruthless and very reckless and sometimes very stupid, but he has always been like that, and that is who he is at his core, and he has to be accepted. And he will only give his blood if all this is taken into account.
Yes, but the second musketeer must also take to account how easily these words can be abused. Now we go on to a side story, a very short one to prove this point. Is the second musketeer would frequent a brothel with his boys at night, and we would drink tons of mead and get very drunk. And the second musketeer would always tell us a story about the two princesses who ran the castle, and how he felt like these princesses felt invulnerable, untouchable, and can face no consequence. And that's why this second musketeer felt like these princesses would always lash out, make the wrong decisions, and do whatever they want, for they felt invulnerable. The painter, in a very, very drunk moment, had an epiphany. Is this musketeer projecting how he feels? Or does he operate out of truly pure intentions?
In this situation, on Friday, the second musketeer did absolutely act out of spite in voting to kill Dr. Yu. However, it was just one of 4 votes, and all other 3 votes concluded the same solution.
And the painter understands
Hold on.
that.
the musketeer also did not know about leaving things until Monday.
And therefore, the painter understood all this. The painter understood everything that transpired that day, and thus chose to move on from it, only if he can gather his fellow mates in the guild dungeon and make them all do this blood pact that is pure and with good intent. And if that is everybody's intention, the painter will trust everybody to do what is best for them and their fellow mates in the guild. He will never question even if they do fuck up. He will deal with it as long as he feels the intent was pure.
Yes.
I do have one question for the painter.
Yes.
The second musketeer has concerns.
Well, speak them.
The only real concern, the second musketeer was very calm and level-headed on Friday because he had no stakes in what transpired. He understood that the uranium was never his. However, he did see that, or was told that some of the uranium belonged to Gollum.
Yes.
Now,
yes, and
I
Gollum
felt
failed
sorry.
to mention
Hold
that the painter... Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just going to say that the second musketeer, and maybe the other musketeer, maybe all the musketeers, felt very bad for Gollum when his keys were removed and the Gollum could no longer take what he thought was his.
Yes, but the Gollum and the Musketeers must understand that sometimes this could be the Dark One whispering into your ear, because even the Gollum himself forgot that the painter was simply protecting the best interests of the painter and the Gollum, because the Gollum and the painter have been working a very long time on a mystic art magic which will destroy the world once harnessed. And in order to do so, they would have needed all 6 rods of this uranium. And to give it one to make cocainium will destroy the Gollum's dreams of destroying the world. Therefore, he refused.
Well, the Gollum did not know about this, but now he knows.
Once again, the Gollum presenting to his fellow mates that he forgets a lot of shit somehow, even when it's drilled into his fucking head.
Well, the Gollum knows that it was 8. Originally, the 2 got lost.
3 are missing. The guild only has 5 rods. The alchemist allegedly had the other.
And 2 missing on the streets. Somewhere in the Midgard.
Yes. Now, back to the Musketeer of Brown. Is there any other concerns you feel you need to bring up here at the table?
Yes, there is. You see, the second musketeer sometimes, you know, when
What's up,
the
Alex?
other fellow musketeers and the painter goes to bed, still has the goal of his day and is sometimes a very crazy person. And the second musketeer would like to know whether he will always be loved no matter, you know, how badly he messes up. And needs to understand going forward that the musketeers and the painter will have his back before he accepts going forward. If not, the second musketeer might have to untangle the web because he can't help but be himself and wants nothing more than to be accepted by his family.
Can the bard interject?
You know, the bard, the horse racer. Listen. The second musketeer needs to understand that he is free to do as he wishes, as long as his intent is pure, you see. The painter has been trying to paint this picture to the second musketeer for weeks. another side quest story. The painter went on an adventure with an insane barbarian by the name of Otto. And in this adventure, Otto and the painter put together a massive bomb to blow up the kingdom of Haze. And he decided to not involve any of his fellow mates, for he did not want to drag anybody into the potential blowback and consequences of his actions. The second musketeer must learn to keep the crazy shit he wants to do separate from the serious quests that him and his fellow mates go on. Once he can accept this, balance is restored.
Yes, the second musketeer understands. Because the second musketeer did go off by himself and shoot the living fuck out of Seaside. So the second musketeer does understand.
And you see, the mates and the painter do not give a shit because blowback never came to them. And as long as the second musketeer can keep it that way, what is there to worry about?
Yes.
So what does the second musketeer choose in this great adventure?
He chooses to stand tall like the wall he is and continue defending the group, the family.
Yes.
Here, 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 here.
Here.
Here, here.
All right, third musketeer, what is your decision?
I think that, like I originally said, I believe that all three musketeers, the painter, Gollum, the horse racer, we all should be standing united. But I think if we go down this path, I think everybody, not just, I won't name names, but everybody needs to have full trust in everybody at this table. There shouldn't be doubt for anybody at this table to not freak out and do things without talking to everybody at the table. Have full trust in everybody at this table moving forward.
Here, here.
Here.
Here, here.
Here, here.
As long as the intent is always pure. What is your decision, third musketeer?
Well, my decision is for the blood pact.
Here, here.
Here, here.
Now, horse racer, we understand that on this quest, this journey, the musketeers, the golem, and the painter have gone on. You fucked off to another land to breed and race with other horse racers. What is your opinion on this tale you have heard here today?
As the horse racer, I'm always moving fast, overlooking things I should slow down on. But as the horse racer, I'm quick to pick up on things, know what direction to move in when it's needed. As being a horse racer, excuse me, I'm up high and can oversee a lot of things. And there's one thing I can see, is that the golem and the musketeers and the painter all have one thing in common. And that one thing is what we all actually share. Imperfection. No one's perfect.
Here,
we
here.
make mistakes.
Here, here.
Here, here.
Here,
Here,
here.
here. Here, here. As the horse racer, I need the three musketeers, the painter, and the golem to all understand that there's a seat on the back of my horse for whenever you need it. You ever need to get somewhere fast, I have your back. Here, here.
Here, here.
Here, here.
Here.
This concludes today's tale of the painter, the golem, the three musketeers, and the horse racer. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Oh.
Here, here.
Here, here.
I think we should do one more thing.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we should each apologize for one maybe mistake or oversight or action. Starting with the golem and moving around the table, ending with the painter, please.
Here,
Just so we
here.
can bury this in Bangladesh and ground the door moving forward.
Here, here. I agree. Golem.
Apology. The golem, well, the golem does apologize for getting sweaty on his back and not remembering to relay all the information. And yeah, no, that's what the golem, apologized for, and also for sometimes passion for his ring where he forgets stuff, but he means well. So the golem is sorry for the times where he forgets stuff.
Here, here. Musketeer.
I apologize for letting Golem fuck up, and I promise I will take better care of him. Here, here.
Here, here.
The second
Musketeer number 2.
is sorry for wanting to kill the doctor out of spite to the painter. And
someone's got to make some fan art of this shit, chat. Please,
also
I'm begging. I'll
for
pay
not
for
being
it.
the bigger man and trying harder to reach out the painter to maybe fill in any miscommunications.
Here, here.
Here, here.
Here, here.
Is it my turn?
Yes, third musketeer it is.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I hurt anybody at this table in any sort of way. I did not mean to cause any harm to anybody at this table. So I apologize.
Here, here.
Here, here.
Here, here.
Horse
here.
racer, you have anything you would like to say?
Horse. As the horse racer, I'm going to apologize for leaving these lands and heading to Spain to produce some of the best horses I possibly could for this family. But as
Here,
the
here.
horse racer, I apologize for not being here to give you a ride when you need it.
Here, here.
Here, here.
Here.
Here, here.
Now,
here.
as the painter, I want to apologize to absolutely fucking nobody.
Fucking
No, I'm just
nobody.
kidding. I'm kidding. As the painter, I would like to apologize to the third musketeer for misplacing my trust in him for a brief moment. To the golem for expecting him to relay information when he was having a good high, and for ruining that high by bombarding him with information I needed him to relay. And to the second musketeer for not placing trust in him to make the right decisions when the painter is not around. I will do better in doing that as long as the intent is pure.
Here, here.
Here,
Here, here.
Here,
Here,
here.
here.
Here, here. Here, here.
Now, what happens in Bangladesh stays in Bangladesh. The tale is over. We can move on now.
Thank you guys.
What the hell is Bangladesh?
I knew he
I
was
guess
going to
this
say
place
that.
now. I thought it was New York.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was New York too.
No, it's Bangladesh now. It's like 10 more people know about
I'm
this
like
place.
dying over
What?
here.
No.
It's okay. It's okay. Meeting is over. You know.
I do
All
have.
I-
While we're down here, I would like to bring up something to the everyone.
What's up?
Before we leave,
I don't get back in.
Okay. There's a potential opportunity that I think everyone should be aware of because I know, for at least Lang, he doesn't. I don't think he's too keen on it, but I would like to bring it up. Your son Lang has come to me and told me that if needed, we have access to copious amounts of cough syrup, and that if anyone wanted to, whatever their intentions are, to sell it or to use it as a weapon against the Simones or give it to the cops, whatever their intentions are, I just want you guys to know that Lang's son Dewey has access to cough syrup, which means we would have access to lean if we needed to use it.
Holy shit.
What is lean used for? I've gotten a lot of it recently.
It's highly dangerous. I believe it slows the heart down, and the whole of Los Santos is going fucking crazy for it. It's like the new commodity. I found out this info on Friday. Dewey is very close to one doctor, and the doctor is handing it out like hotcakes. And
Isn't lean like liquid?
Wait, can we use Dewey to set this doctor up?
Yeah.
We should set up a sting operation. I'm not even coding. Joking. Take the entire operation down. The hospital will get shut down if we can prove this.
The thing is, I'm digging, right? And here's my thought is I don't know. We need to take our time with this because I don't even know if what they're doing is illegal. It's just cough syrup. I don't even know what the legislation is. This is why I think the loophole the Simones or the hospital have got to is the fact that they can hand out all this cough syrup, which in normal doses is completely harmless, but in mass taking it is very dangerous, and there might be a complete loophole there where they're able to get away with it.
It's fucking crazy that Crane has not made this illegal yet.
Yeah, I think it's an angle that we should definitely work though, because that is.
We need to find out more. We need to find out if it's even illegal, what they're doing, and then what we want to do with it. Because
couldn't lean technically be? It is legal how it starts, but it's illegal to have, right?
Well, all it is
there's no law against it.
It's cough syrup and Ollie Ranches.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's prescribed, but then people abuse it because you know what I'm saying.
But I don't even think it is prescribed. I think they're literally selling.
Well, not here in the city. That's what I'm saying. So it'd be like Oxy here. Like Oxy's fucking illegal, but the one that Kitty has is the prescribed one. You know what I mean? So like I'm sure if somebody wanted to create the business of actually creating, how like fucking Beta Life does, and wants to create legal, fucking codeine or whatever the fuck it is, and then sell it off the back, you could probably do that.
I just thought
it's not like cocaine.
It was worth bringing up because we're potentially talking about doing our own hospital. I'll speak for me and Denzel in the fact that we personally would love to fucking sell lean because we have many mouths to feed and lots of fucking minions that need to be tested.
Yep.
Right.
But also,
let's sell it then.
Well, there's also the angle of fucking of the Simone. I don't know what to do.
No, but the thing is, we literally have like 50 other angles to fuck the Simones over.
I mean, there's also we could keep the. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we could keep that card in our back pocket. Like we could sell lean, produce it, and then keep that in the back pocket if it ever came down to it, right?
Yep. Yeah. Agreed.
So.
Yeah, I think just sell it then for the minions, since I think it would be, like I said, we need a drug that's good for us to train new minions with.
Yep. Before they get up to coke.
Before they get up to coke, before they get up to heroin, before they get up to any of our shit, we need like a fucking easy drug that's not weed,
Speaking of coke, I wanted to bring this up before we left. Mickey reached out to me.
I want nothing to do with Mickey, guys.
I know
I love Mickey. That's my boy, but
same.
Here's the thing.
Thanks.
Mickey and Ray are getting into coke, so they're going to be somewhat competitor.
No, they're not. It's not. Trust me, it's not going to be nothing. They're going to be nothing.
Right.
Mickey comes around. He's got great ideas. He's got a lot of ambitions, but he just gives up on them very quickly. You know what I mean?
This guy came around 3 weeks ago, did one drug trafficking charge, and then I haven't seen him since. I've seen him like the other day, but that was like for an hour. You have no competition. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Only competition you'll have is for the day that he wants to come around, and then he'll fuck something up and completely like derail a whole bunch of shit. But that's only if you let him.
Yeah.
So don't let him.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Unfortunately, this is how it is.
Alright. Did Mickey take the deal or he's going to court?
I don't fucking know. I signed it. You
Did
signed
Nikki
it.
take the deal? I don't know.
Yeah, we all. I signed it and Goofy signed it. So he has 12 hours to sign it. If he doesn't, then he'll get 10 years and 10. Whatever the fuck it is.
I want to apologize to
10 years
chat.
for drug
I was a dick
trafficking?
earlier. I've had an awful week.
Yeah,
You're all
it's
awesome. No worries, Puffy. You're good,
So
man.
that's if he loses the court case. Right?
Yeah, if he
Wait,
loses,
does that mean
yeah.
my minions
Chat
are,
accepts your
that's like
apology,
my
brother.
goons?
Hearts and
Because
chat.
half of them got caught on Friday. That was like 8 goons for the 9th. They got all caught with med tables.
That's
They
crazy.
did.
Are they held until trial or what?
Well,
I
Speedy
don't know, they
got
all
like
got
10
jailed.
goons to cook meth on top of Mount Chiliad, and we thought it'd be
15.
funny to call the cops to see which ones escape. And, well, it turns out a lot of them got caught, so.
Oh my god.
To be fair, we
Yeah.
we dipped with a
The
heli
strongest
and they
will
were
survive.
stuck on a mountain, so it wasn't, easy to escape.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Well, listen, boys.
Either way, that's what I've been working on. Sorry.
I go to
just-
bed. I see you guys tomorrow.
Okay, Lang.
Okay,
Or maybe
well,
later today.
Here,
Probably
here.
later
Guys,
today.
I probably
You're
won't
here.
see you until another 4 days. I'm
Hey,
gonna go say
Tony,
goodbye to everybody.
Tony,
all right.
Tony, hey, you hang in there in jail, all right?
I love you. All right.
Hang in there. And if, whenever you want to go watch some Brokeback Mountain, you just shoot me an email from jail, all right?
Tomorrow night, 5 p.m.
All right.
PST. I'll see you. Love you.
All right. Here,
Bye,
here.
boys.
Bye, Lang.
I love you guys. All right.
Love you guys. Hopefully, everybody stayed true to the conversation we had, guys.
Yep.
Here, here.
Here, here. Oh, they got keys. They got keys. Sit down with me, guys. I'm gonna take a break and we'll probably come back because we do have a bunch. Like I said, guys, a good thing.